$50 million for a decade period to promote social justice. That continues this season. Wow, sorry.
What's up, people? 7 o'clock. About to be almost kickoff time. What's up, man? Saw somebody just join in. Rated E for everyone. People are going to start coming in, and more people are going to come in once the game starts.
Means training yourself to stay up late.
Yeah, y'all get in on the live chat and talk to me about the game. Let me know what you think. Any predictions that you might have. I'll be responding to comments all night. So
the NFL is back, and we're celebrating by giving.
I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but I just don't see a blowout. I just don't. That's too many people on this team got too much pride and too much riding on this game to just go in and just play on their backs. But I tell you what, man, it's exciting. I'm just glad to have football back, actual meaningful football that counts. Preseason is torture on me every year, man, because it's like you're excited to have some sort of football back, but at the same time, it doesn't really mean anything as far as the score and stuff like that. So
some wireless carriers.
it's win or lose. Of course, you really want to win, but win or lose, it's good to get back to it. And I've always said that the football offseason is too damn long, and of course, the players probably don't agree with that, especially players that they made the postseason and then all the way to the Super Bowl. It seems a lot longer when you don't even make playoffs, and so we're gonna get back to it this year. All these people talking about the Cowboys were terrible last year and everything. We didn't have Dak. Our offensive line was banged up. Our defense was.
You've compromised enough.
Invent a word. I don't care. Ezekiel Elliott was not himself. Obviously, the biggest things on the offensive side of the ball, we didn't have Dak, and we didn't have our offensive line was banged up most of the year. So, but
an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Too real 2021. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Dak's first game back. He's been out for 11 months. I think they said 333 days since the last actual game that he played. I mean, you don't really need to put the actual tag on it because he didn't play in the preseason anyway. That's what some people are kind of worried about is that, that rust. Will he 15 minutes to kick off. So right now it is 7:05. So yeah, 7:20 kickoff. Man.
We've never seen in a sport this physical a player at this level at his age. A great appreciation.
It's I'm looking for Micah Parsons to have as big of a game as a rookie starting his debut can have. He said that he really wants to get to Tom Brady a couple of times, and who knows, he might pick off the ball. We'll see. Trayvon Diggs might pick off the ball. That's one thing they've been talking about with this defense is they're hungry. They're hungry for turnovers, and they've been actually taking the ball away in training camp and in the preseason. If you remember going back to the beginning of training camps, the starting guys they we picked up like 8 balls in 2 days of practice. So that's just, for our standpoint, for us, that's just ridiculous. That just doesn't happen. So if we can find a way to take that and transport that onto the actual game field, that would be great. That would be really nice. Now, Tom Brady obviously hasn't been the Nucci or anybody like that, or a scout team quarterback. So it's obviously going to be more difficult. But I think that our defense will be better than next year. How much better? I don't know. World beaters, probably not. Top 10, maybe. I'm not necessarily willing to say that. I can confidently say we'll at least be top 15. I'd be willing to. 76% of America picked the Bucs to win this game. Florio picked the Bucs. Oh, everybody's gonna pick the Bucs probably. I already know that. That's but so there was a couple of things that I forgot to say in the video that I did last night leading up to this game. Number one, Dan Quinn is out for redemption. Dan Quinn was the head coach of that Falcons team that blew that 28-3 lead to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. So this is his chance to get Tom Brady back, and he probably got a chip on his shoulder. He wants to. If he wins, if his defense finds a way to get some takeaways and put pressure on Tom Brady, and finds a way to win this game, Dan Quinn, nobody gonna be talking about 23 no more. And then every single analyst picked the Bucs, and 75% of America picked the Bucs. So
he's been through this before. He went through it as a winning.
Man,
he told his guys, we've got to withstand the opening salvo. We've got to manage all the.
I tell you what, if the Cowboys can go right down the field and score on the first drive, that's
Let's just get that started.
What we got to do. We got to get pressure on Tom Brady. We got to figure out a way, hopefully for our front four to try to get home sometimes, because because when you blitz, that's the extra guys that you're taking out of coverage, right? You don't want to have to do that. You would like for D-Law, Randy Gregory, and those guys up front in the middle and into the line to actually be able to get in there. But Dan Quinn will probably blitz some, I'm sure. But the other thing is, this is exactly the type of game that the Cowboys can win, even if we were going to be terrible, which I don't think that we're going to be terrible this season. But the Cowboys are primed for victory in this game, because if you go back to, I want to take you back to 2009. I was Ultimate Cowboy heel, way back 12 years. I'm trying to make a point. now. The Saints were undefeated, 13-0, and that was the year they won the Super Bowl. And we rolled into New Orleans in the Superdome on Sunday Night Football. I believe it was Sunday Night Football, and handed them their first loss. And that sent them on a downward spiral. They actually lost their last 3 games, starting with the game that they lost to us. And they finished the season 13-3 and back into the playoffs. You ask them about it now, they probably don't care too much about that. They went on to win the damn Super Bowl. But, this is the types of stuff that the Cowboys do. If you got the whole country and everybody telling them, y'all don't got a chance, y'all gonna get blown out, you're gonna get embarrassed on national television, just wait, because that's exactly the type of shit they don't like hearing. That's exactly the type of thing that's gonna make them want to stand up. And just like I said yesterday, they're gonna be like, all right, bet, we're gonna see. So it's not necessarily written in stone. We gotta do comment here. What do you think the record will be this season? Just off the top of my head, I'll have to go back and look at the schedule to actually pick individual wins and losses. But I could see us winning. I could see us winning 12 or 13 games this year. We're hands down the best team in the East. I know Washington got a defense, but the Giants don't scare me. The Eagles for damn sure don't scare me. So I think probably we could win like 5 games in the division, go 5-1 in the division. That's 5 wins right there. And then you know, we got to play Carolina. We got to play you know, some of these other teams. So we'll see, man. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if we win 12, 13 games. I'm not really willing to say more than that. I think somewhere between, with our defense being the way it is, and then our offense, hopefully will cancel out most of the mistakes that our defense might make. I could see us on the conservative side. I could see us winning at least 11 games. I'm gonna put us somewhere between. I'm gonna say at like bare minimum 10 to like 13, maybe even 14 wins. I don't really see 13 or 14. I'm kind of stuck at 12 right now, but we'll see. But in 12-5 will get you to the playoffs in most divisions for damn sure. This one, 9-8 might get you to the playoffs out of this division. So, hey man, it's Ben. What's up, Ben? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Chargers next week. Yeah, man. We gonna talk about the Chargers, but right now we gotta focus on the champs. And Justin Herbert, man, I'm telling you that kid is real. That kid is real. But need to save the Chargers talk for you know, after this game. But I've been good, Ben, man. You know, it's just one of those things, man. I hope you're doing good. Those of you who don't know, Ben was like one of my first subscribers all the way back when I first got on YouTube like 10 years ago. This dude been riding with me the whole time. Good to see you, man. Good to see you here.
To the northeast and the southwest corners of the stadium for the unveiling of a brand new Super Bowl championship side. Go Bucks!
Raising the banner. Yeah, the record for the home guys in these banner games is 13-3. I think I said 15-3 last night. It's 13-3. 13 out of 16 games since they started doing it in 2004. The home team, the defending Super Bowl champs, have won 13 of those times. They've only lost 3. One of those 3 losses was when the Cowboys beat the Giants in 2012. So anything can happen, man. Any given Sunday, or in this case, any given Thursday. I followed you since I was 14. I'm 25 now. Yeah, man, it's been a long time, that's for sure. Sometimes I look back and I can't believe how long it's been. What a way to start a game, yeah. All the song and dance and pomp and circumstance, and this is a night I don't want to hear the cannons at all. And I know we're going to, it's the Bucks, but you know, I would like to really not hear the cannons. Of course, as a Longhorns fan, it goes back. It's different because we got the cannons too. And so on Saturdays, I want to hear cannons, but tonight I don't want to hear no damn cannons. But
who else? Tom Brady. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys last season 6-10, a season derailed by. We
were 6-10. You're right, we were 6-10. We didn't have our quarterback. We didn't have our offensive line. Our defense was like the worst in the history of ever. Zeke was out of shape. His mind didn't really seem to be in the right spot. He seems to have healed himself mentally now, physically. He's back the same weight that he weighed in college as a freshman. So 218, I think. So Dak is back. His ankle is fine. His shoulder is fine. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Dan Quinn's got a chip on his shoulder. His defense got a chip on their shoulder. DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory got chips on their shoulders. Dan Quinn got a chip on his shoulder. And Tom Brady on the other side got a chip on his shoulder. So
you see that journey going?
We'll see. Something's got to give tonight. Something absolutely has to give tonight. What time is it, man? I need to kick off already. 7:16. Come on, let's go. Woo! I'm so fired up, y'all. I'm so fired up. I've been waiting for this game all day. I've been so excited. I actually went back this afternoon and I rewatched episode 5 of Hard Knocks on HBO Max. I already watched it live on Tuesday night, but I'm so excited. I can't get enough football. I can't get enough Cowboys right now. This commercial need to hurry up and come back, and they need to hurry up and go on and start this game already because I'm about ready to jump out of my skin, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go right now, y'all. Woo!
Here's a little question for you.
Yo, my boy, what's up? What's up, Tori Loper? Good to see you here. Good to see everybody. Y'all go invite your friends.
Shouldn't the word ambiguous have more than one meaning?
Ants in my pants too. I got you, man. I'm about ready to.
Question
The anticipation is building. The anticipation is building. Let's go. Let's get it. I can't sit still. I got my chair right here. Y'all might not see me sit down all night, man. Let's go, y'all. Come watch this game with Ultimate Cowboy.
We finally found the perfect house.
Bones in the Necro Zoo. Defense is going to be the key. Let's go. I agree, man. I agree. Our offense is not and was never going to be the issue this year or tonight. It's like I said in my video last night. If this defense can find some kind of way, if Dan Quinn can string a magic quilt together and find a way to hold those guys to like 30 points, I trust Dak Prescott and this high-powered offensive bars to get 31. I trust that, especially with Dak's out to prove something this year, Zeke's out to prove something this year. Amari said that he's the best receiver in the whole league, and he's ready to step out there and prove that. So all these guys got chips on their shoulders, and but so does Tom Brady. So that's why, like I said, something's got to give, man. But I ain't worried about the offense at all. They might be a little rusty because Dak didn't play it all in the preseason. He hardly practiced actual team, so they don't have really that much time together as a unit. It might take them a couple of series to knock the rust off, but after that, they ought to be fine. Hopefully not. Ideally, best case scenario, we just go out there, drive right down the field, score a touchdown on the opening possession. How would that be for a punch in the middle? How would that be as a statement to let the NFL know, hey, we here, this ain't the Cowboys from last year? But we'll see. I mean, realistically, there's probably going to be some rust. It's just a question of how much is it actually going to affect.
The tragic events of September 11th, 2001. In recognition of those who lost their lives in partnership with Tuesday's Children, we welcome the Kane family for honoring Jason, husband of Diane, father to Raquel, Marissa, and Suzanne, father to Jacob, who lost his life in the September 11th attacks.
Go,
for the singing of our national anthem, please welcome Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, actress, and author Michelle Williams, accompanied by Grammy-nominated artist Corey Henry.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and that's why last spring, whose broad
That was ready as hell, y'all. Laser focus. Micah.
we're so glad And the rockets regular, the bumpers in air, they roll through the night, and a flag was still there.
Bring it home, baby. Let's go, y'all. It's game time. Not a fan of Quinn at all. He never know, man. Too real 2021. He just might win you over. He might just win you over. I know people talking about Atlanta 28-3, and he wasn't the DC. He was the head coach. He was a DC in Seattle, and he pretty much was responsible for creating the Legion of Boom. So, the argument that people make against that is they say, well, he benefited from good players. That wasn't him doing that. Kind of the same thing people say about, Mike McCarthy with Super Bowl. He just benefited from having Aaron Rodgers. He was just along for the ride. Mike McCarthy really didn't do anything. That's what people say. That's the same thing people say about Dan Quinn in Seattle with the Legion of Boom. So this year is going to tell that, because our defense was historically bad last year. So whatever improvements that they make, Dan Quinn is going to be the difference in that. So appreciate all you guys being here, man. Come on, man. I thought y'all said kickoff was at 7:20. It's 7:23. Let's go. Let's go now. Come on. Second season as Cowboys head coach, 6-10 record last year. Yeah, I give him a mulligan on that. I really do. I really do. He lost Dak. He lost offensive line. Defense was terrible. No preseason, no training camp. Zeke was terrible. And I know people say, well, every team had, no preseason and no training camp. But every team didn't have a brand new head coach and pretty much a whole brand new staff, really, last year. So, all right, we kicking off first. That's the same thing I do in Madden. I have to kick off first and then double up at halftime. Go right down the field and score right before half. Get the ball back first. After half, go back down and score again. That's 14-point swing right there, homie. Let's go. All right. And we are off.
And here comes Tom Brady.
Woo. Man, my heart is about to beat out of my chest right now, y'all. Let's go defense. Let's go Michael Parsons, Randy Gregory, DeMarcus Lawrence, Trayvon Diggs, Wolf Hunter. 300 regular season starts. Wow, that's just ridiculous, man. I'm not a Brady hater. I like Brady. But not tonight, though. I don't like him tonight.
Leonard Fournette is the running back on first down. It's Gronkowski.
Let's go.
Your figure in motion. They start on the ground.
Our run defense was the worst last year. He was giving up like 160 a game, so that's going to be number one. We got to figure out a way to handle that.
Antonio Brown.
What's up, y'all? We got some more viewers coming in. Come on, come sit down, put your feet up, enjoy the party. Dallas Cowboys football is back, y'all.
Was their top pick last year, did a great job.
2nd and 5.
At right tackle, 2nd down and 5. And the opening series.
Let's go defense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There you go, Van Der Esch. There you go. Way to wrap up. 3rd down. They can make him go 3 down in the first series. That's good. I'm gonna say this about Zeke though, real quick. Because everybody talking about Zeke gonna bounce back this year, and I think he is. But we talking like Zeke had such a bad year last year. He was out of shape. He had no offensive line, and he still averaged 4 yards a carry. To say that that's a terrible year and he needs to bounce back this year, that's a testament to just how good Zeke is and exactly what we expect from him. All right, defense, let's go. Third down. Come on. Get off the field. Let's go. 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 Get there. Get there. Get there. Good coverage. Good coverage. Good pressure. 3 and out on the first series. I told you. I told y'all. Let's go.
But hit him with a stud early here inside and try to end up with some pressure. The whole goal tonight was to get Tom Brady moved off the spot. He's moved off the spot the first time around, and he gets it done.
Jordan Lewis maybe got beat a little bit there, but it was overthrown. Tom Brady, the way to beat Tom Brady is you've got to put pressure on his ass. You've got to put pressure on his ass. He got 110 passer rating when he doesn't face pressure. That drops all the way down to freaking 75 when he faces pressure. You got to get guys in the backfield. Wow. What a way to ask the guy to start. He has him. That's for everybody who say punters don't matter. Punters absolutely matter. This is why. Look where we at. Dak is standing in the damn end zone. Let's go, Dak. You got this, buddy. Time to shut the doubters up. Let's go. Woo! Already. Boo all y'all want. Boo all y'all want. Dak's shoulder looked fine to me.
They came with a slot blitz right off the corner, and Dak very calmly just took it right up the field and saw him.
That's that 19 right there. That's that 19 right there. He just got done saying he's the best receiver in the league, and he's ready to go out there and prove it. Let's go out there and prove it, baby. Run Zeke right here. Run Zeke right here. Right down that throat. So I don't give a damn if they got the number 1 run defense. Let's go, baby. There you go. There you go.
Last year, in those first 5 games, they were unprovided. 1,856 yards to lead the league. And of course, he got hurt in that Giants game. In came Andy Dalton. They won that game, but then lost 6 of the next 7.
98-yard drive. Hopefully.
CD Lamb coming out of the backfield. Scott goes up the middle. And it's caught to the 40-yard line. Goes to a first down.
There you go, Schultz. There you go. I couldn't get your damn name right in my video last night. I was saying Darden, Darton, everything but Dalton. My tongue was twisted up.
He looks like he has been playing for the last 12 weeks here.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he got it. They pulling out all the stops this time.
Looking at the tailback, you're expecting something dive over the top, a little flip 90, some trick.
Your connection is unstable. Y'all let me know down there if it starts freezing up. I don't usually have problems out of my internet, but it did the same thing to me when I went live after the Longhorns game last week.
Cooper goes in motion. And the handoff goes to Elliott.
Y'all, where that number 1 run defense at, y'all? Where everybody at that said we wasn't going to run on the Bucks, huh? Where y'all at? Let me hear you now. Let me hear you now. I said it was going to be hard. I didn't say we couldn't do it. And I said if anybody could do it, it's Zeke in this offensive line, even without Zach.
Amherst, Wisconsin. Connor McGovern, Penn State. La'el Collins, LSU.
Missing the key figure, Zach Martin on the COVID.
There's that play action.
First down now throws. Good screen was set up on the outside. There goes Schultz, and that's a first down. Big time, great looking opening drive. Holding in the plays, even though McCarthy is an offensive guru, you got Kellen Moore, who's been the offensive.
Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see me just trip and almost bust my ass. All right.
Remember where this drive started on their own 1 or 2
Y'all,
yard line.
if Dak Prescott, having not played a game in 11 months, 333 days, can come out and engineer 98-yard drive for a touchdown on the opening possession. Y'all don't want to know how loud I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try not to because I got other people in my house. But.
Can now play any position.
5 minutes into the game, off play action, Prescott fires and sliding.
There you go, CD.
No good. Second down.
Oh, I thought he caught that. I could swear he got his arms
Just
under
came
that.
up
Let's see.
short, you know.
No,
Let's
never
try to
mind.
be honest.
Never mind.
He looks great. I'll tell you
That
what,
would've been a
he
good
looks great.
catch,
That
though.
one was missed. You had the shoulder issue.
But you look good though. Our offense looks a lot more okay than a lot of people was thinking it was gonna look like. Especially for the first series. I thought we might show a little rust the first couple of series and have to get our legs under us, but they don't look rusty at all. That was his first incomplete pass. Come on, CD. That's 2 you dropped, man. Here we go. We're gonna see if we're gonna have the same old Cowboys. Drive down the field, look good, and then right when you get in field goal range, stall and have to settle for 3. That's classic Cowboys football right there. You gotta catch that, CD, man. I'll give you mulligan on the first one. That was a hard catch. That second one, man, you gotta catch that. If you catch that, that's a first down. I know you only in your second year, but that's one you gotta bring in, man. Especially right now against this team, you cannot afford to leave opportunities on the field like that. Let's go, Dak. We got a false start.
Tonight's referee will be for who?
Yeah. Yep. Just when you start bragging on them.
It's normally the center who creates that, the
Biotish was right up there. And generally, this is a general rule when everybody moves in the center.
If anybody can get a 3rd and 15 to keep the drive going, this is Dak Prescott. I'll tell you that right now.
But now,
This dude has a bigger heart than just about anybody.
At least try and get a field goal. Now they probably need a 10-yard completion to get back in that position.
Come on, Dak.
Number 44. Spinning, passes incomplete to the outside. Levante David looks in.
CD, you fucked us on that drive, man. And I know a bunch of haters gonna come out here and blame Dak, but like I said, I'll give you all right for the first drop. That was you slided on your back. That's a hard catch. I'll give you that. But that second one is the first down. If you bring that in, man, you got to bring that in. Dak took a shot.
Make him make quick decisions on this evening.
Damn. We needed points there, at least a field goal. I tell you what, though, Zeke looked all right. Zeke looked all right against that #1 Russian defense that's going to build a stone wall in front of Zeke. And we'd be lucky if he gets 2 yards to carry. Remember that? Another good punt from us. Damn. Come on, CD, man. Yeah, they started good. They started good, and then I was getting mad because I was like, man, it looks like we don't have to settle for a field goal. And then we ain't even get that because at least Zerline is back. So, we don't got to get to like the 20 in order to have a reasonable shot of making it. We need a points though, man. I don't feel good giving Tom Brady and that offense extra opportunities. I really don't. If you keep them from getting points, you need to go the other side of that, and you need to get points. You're playing with fire the more that you stop them from getting points, but then you didn't get points either. You need to try to leapfrog them. Because if it turns into a thing where we're just trading touchdowns, and it's going to be a type of thing where whoever has the ball last is going to win. You want that to be you, whoever has the ball last. I trust our defense. I think our defense is going to be fine. But you put Tom Brady in a game-winning drive situation where he's got to drive. There's almost nobody better in that situation than Tom Brady. But like I said, you got to put this man under pressure because they showed the next gen stats earlier in the pregame. You got to put this man under pressure. He's got 110 passer rating overall, when he's not facing pressure. When he's facing pressure, when he's got guys all in his face, riding his ass, that drops all the way down to 75. That's how you beat Tom Brady. You got to put the goat on his ass.
Is that going to be cash or check or?
Damn, I wanted that touchdown. I wanted that touchdown so bad, just so I could. CD, man, come on, you got to catch that. And then offensive line taking a false switch. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? All right. It's all right. It's all right. Still a lot of football left. Still 0-0. Let's go.
Miami did it twice, and Kansas City all the way back in 70. Of course, John Madden's Oakland Raiders did it. All three
CD, man.
guys, Leftwich and Bowles.
Something tells me you're going to make up for that later on in the game, though. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. A lot better than our run defense last year. I'll tell you that.
Now it's Jones out to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, what did Bruce Arians tell us? He said, sometimes it's easier to lose players than coaches. It's harder to coach coaches. And he has his guys. There are relationships interwoven within his coaching staff that go way back to his days in Temple and Arizona.
We hadn't seen like a big play from the defense yet, but the game just started. We kind of just like hanging around right now. But they probably should have got that third down earlier when Jordan Goose was on Google. There it is. There it is. That's what Tom Brady does, man. He does not hold the ball very long if he can help it. That's why you got to get instant pressure. You got to get instant penetration through the line, get in his damn face.
Now you're going to see a lot tonight.
There's Micah right there.
Micah Parsons. This time he's showing up on the edge. He'll play off the ball line.
Damn near went off sides.
Pass rusher during the course of the evening. But of course, nobody gets the ball out any quicker than Tom Brady.
Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Trayvon was right on him. Even if he caught that, he was going right down right there. Right there.
So far for Dan Quinn's defense, this is a bit of a step up. They came out and had a couple of good-looking runs right off the bat, which of course was the bugaboo of season.
They trying to because they don't trust our offense either. There's the man with the plan right there, Dan Quinn. Let's go. Because they know they playing with fire too. Every time they don't get points. They know how good this offense is. Ooh. Damn. I can't even hate on that, man. That was saucy right there. Damn.
Tom Brady is probably
Turn the camera a little bit. If you want me to put the camera on the game, I can't do that, man. Last time I did that, I got copyrighted.
Micah Parsons with an early lesson.
Wow. That's exactly what I was just saying. Brady done fucking around now. Brady's basically saying, all right, y'all came out there, y'all stopped us the first time. That's cute. Now watch this. That's why I told y'all we needed points on that drive. We needed at least a field goal on that drive. But all it does is it just reset because the Bucs got the ball first anyway. So it's really like you just started the game over because neither one of us scored. Come on, Dan Quinn. I just got done bragging about you now.
Pittsburgh for a lot of years was great there. Went to Oakland for about 20 minutes. Got suspended. He was with Brady for one game a couple of years ago in Tampa Bay. And then he came off the suspended list last year. And it's made a tremendous difference.
Yeah, in his relationship with Tom Brady has proven that he really cares about him. He's brought him into his home. And I think, he's one of the last ones to sign of all the 22 that came back. But no question about it, his faith in Tom Brady, I think, meant more to.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go. Good stop.
Well, I spoke to Antonio Bryant about
Brady's active supporter, and he said he means everything. Tom's a sixth rounder who is so passionately driven both on and off the field. He's a great person and a great leader, but he's a great friend. He's always encouraging me. You don't have a lot of true friends in life. He is one of mine, so I'm always out there trying to.
Sanchez, what are you doing walking in front of the camera?
Play and live my life.
They've certainly found a home here. And again, if it's Bruce Arians was his offensive coordinator when he began his career with the Steelers, 2nd down and 7.
Let's go, defense. You can flip this around and hold them to 3. That's a defensive hold. That's a win in my book. And of course, first down.
The 6-yard line. Godwin making the grabs of this drive, which began back at their own 6.
I've seen enough of Tom Brady. I know. When we got knocked back out of field goal range, so we came out of that drive with nothing. Tom Brady was like a shark smelling blood in the water. He was like, all right, let's go.
Doesn't mean you don't get opening day nerves a little bit as well. And right now, we're seeing the Dallas Cowboys.
We got to score this next drive, or Tom Brady got the type. Tom Brady got the type of mentality he could make this thing ugly real quick. There it is. To be at least 7-3 right now if CeeDee Lamb decided he wanted to catch that ball.
9 plays, 2 runs and 7 passes to take the lead.
I don't hold the first drop against him. That's a hard catch for anybody. You know, sliding on his back, trying to have his arms like this. That second one, man, it was right there in front of you. And if you catch that, that's a spin and that's a first down. You got to bring that in.
No help inside for Jordan Lewis. And I tell you, this ball's been sort of screaming up and down the field here lately and finally got a touchdown.
And I hope that play don't come back to bite us. But I feel like it's going to. I feel like at the end of this game, we're going to be looking back to that play right there and be like, if CeeDee Lamb had only caught that, they would have at least been in field goal range. I really hope we're not talking about that at the end of the game. Because sometimes that's what happens. It's a long football game, man. It's a long football game, man. You can go back all the way to the first quarter and find a play that mattered.
Look at the first ever Chevy Silverado CR2 with some people who got a CP. Chase, you there?
Yeah, Michelle, I'm here.
It's all right. It's only 7-0. We can drive down the field. We can tell you right now.
It is good looking.
And speaking of rugged good,
That's exactly how we started last year.
I'm just out here on the ramp.
Even before Dak got hurt, that's exactly how we started last year. We would get behind early, and then we would have to fight back.
Freeland, my man, over you.
what's up, man? Just over here shooting.
Against Cleveland last year, we were down 41-14 when the fourth quarter started. Dak came out and threw for 254 in the fourth quarter alone, but we still lost. There comes a time you get too far behind, you can't make up that deficit.
That's all from Tampa. Visit Chevy.com to see why the first
And against Tom Brady, if you let Tom Brady get too many gimme points, even if you figure their defense out and you start scoring, Tom Brady gonna be too far ahead of you by that point. All he's gonna do is just keep scoring too when he get it. You don't have a lot of time against a team like this to get your shit straight.
You could use your phone.
Especially not with the question marks all over our defense.
Alexa, play Kevin Hart's Knock Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
But Dak, he would. Amari looks good. I knew he would. But looking good don't get you the win. We gotta actually go out there and put points on the damn board.
The new fragrance that says Subway is so much new.
I won't be mad if we lose. If we lose respectably, if we go out there and we fight. If we just lay down and lose by 30 points,
It smells so good.
I don't know how anybody can respect that. That's why it's going to be on Dak to put this team on the shoulders again and be like, all right, let me to it. Let's go. Yo, I haven't sat down since before the game started, really. I sat down a couple of times over there.
Alvin will be there tonight. Plus, perform on the Tonight Show right after the game.
I got my chair right there. I don't think I sat in it one time since I started this stream.
River, Tampa, Florida. 80 degrees tonight.
Dak probably knows too. I bet you right after that play, I bet you Dak went up to CD and said, "Come on, man. I mean, it's all right. We'll get it back, but come on, man. That's when you got to get."
Tampa Bay's return unit gave up about 34 yards per clip, which is pretty bad. Touchback here, we go to Michelle.
Wow, because of the injury to his right lat, Dak has a new pregame routine to prepare the rotator cuff and the surrounding muscles to throw. His physical therapist, Luke Miller, told us it's like a pitcher's pregame routine, emphasizing range of motion, stretching, and activation of the shoulder injury. The bands and weighted balls add resistance while promoting grip strength. And again, his injury is rare in football.
Let's go, Dak. Come on.
Pitchers, thus, that approach.
And Michelle keeps flipping those hips as he's
Butterflies wore off now. It's time to get down to business. There you go, Tony Pollard. First down.
36-yard line. So Pollard, the backup to Elliott, who may see more action this year.
Tony Pollard will be a starting running back on most teams. He's our number 2. And it's like I said earlier with Zeke, he was out of shape last year. He had no offensive line. He still averaged 4 yards a carry. And we got people talking about he got to bounce back this year. The fact that we're saying that was a bad year says exactly how good Zeke is and exactly what we expect out of him. Because a lot of running backs, if they go out there with no offensive line, they out of shape their damn selves and they still getting 4 yards a carry. A lot of people be like, all right, I see you. But for Zeke, we calling that a bad year. Talking about he got to bounce back. I mean, I agree. He's nowhere near. Last year, he wasn't nowhere near what he was before. But that's kind of the point that I'm making. Exactly. That's what I just said. That's what I just got done saying. Michael Gallup. Giddy up on him, baby. Ye fucking haul, man.
They're getting a little bit closer now to Dak Prescott. Let's take a look at that motion. Back foot still coming up off the ground. We were wondering if
we weak on the right side already because we don't have that. So
pretty close to what we've seen in the past.
We need to get 6 points on this drive. We need to get 6 points on this drive, y'all.
Both backs in the backfield, Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, with Pollard out wide.
Oh, we're doing some kind of a reverse? Okay. All right. I see you, Pollard. I see you. That was scary at first. I thought we was going to lose about 8 yards. You bounced out of that. Good one.
Instead, he gets to the 36 and about 2 yards shy first.
He didn't fake a flip. I thought he was going
No fear. Exactly. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid. That's exactly why I didn't really have a problem with what Osa Digizua said. Everybody ripping him, talking about he poked the lion and stuff like that. And like I said in my video yesterday, I don't know that I necessarily would have done that, but he's not scared. You can say that. And I don't want scared players on my team. I don't want a team full of guys that will, I don't even know why we playing this game. We're going to lose. I want guys to think we can win. Otherwise, why the hell are you here? Let's go. Michael Gallup. That's the most underrated receiver in the league right there. Number 13. Woo. Look at that.
You've seen a few toe tappers in this stadium.
Getting his ballet on. Just like that. We already down to the 30. Let's go. Blake Jarwin. Okay. I see you. Let's go. Yeah, if we scored on that first drive and CD caught that ball, we'd be getting ready to go down and take the lead again. But we're going down the time. It's okay. Football's a long game. I'm hoping that first series ain't the only stop our defense is going to get. If it is, then we in trouble and our problems go way past this first game. So our defense will probably get a couple more stops up to our offense if they can answer. CD! What I tell you? I told you he was gonna make it up.
22 yards to cap a 75-yard drive and an extra point away from tying the game.
The old Baker-Ruski, they're going to fake a screen. Here comes the quarterback.
He knew the second he dropped that ball that if he didn't make it up, he was going to be the GOAT of this game. And not the good GOAT, the acronym, the word GOAT. Oh my God, I've been screaming too much. I got a headache already.
Creative offense, you can tell.
You know you get old when you can't scream about at football like you used to.
Of course, the Cowboys in particular showing nothing during preseason. That's Murphy Bunting who got hurt. He got beaten on the play.
Dak Prescott's first touchdown of the season went to CeeDee Lamb. How's that for poetic?
But they work on him. Injury time.
Oh my man, I tell y'all what. Damn. I know, man. That's what I was just saying. I'm already stressed. I got a headache from hell, bro. Maybe you take me some Advil or something. Probably would help too if I would quit flooding my blood with nicotine, but if I didn't do that, I'd be acting out even more crazy than I was. Man, y'all about to see some stuff. Let us fuck around and win this game, y'all. Y'all about to see some stuff. Woo. Oh man, y'all don't want us to win this game. Y'all don't even want to see how I'm gonna be in my post game video. I told y'all CD was gonna make it up though. Didn't I tell y'all that? I didn't necessarily know he was gonna do it that fast, but I told y'all the CD was gonna make it up. He knew as soon as he dropped that he was gonna have to do something to make it up, or that was gonna be the talk all over ESPN tomorrow. And so he set the Cowboys up for failure because he dropped that pass on the first drive, and then Tom Brady just wouldn't stop scoring, and we never could catch him because he cost us one touchdown or one set of points. I know he was going to come right back out on the next series and get redemption, but I guess that's a mentally strong player right there. That's a player that knows, all right, I fucked up. Give it to me one more again and watch me not fuck up. Watch me make up for what I just did. And you need a guy like that, and you need a quarterback like that trusts his receivers. That's what Dak dropped that in perfect, exactly. And that's what people say about quarterbacks. You know, you gotta trust your receivers, even if they drop it. You know, he trusts him. He went right back to him again, and that's exactly what happened. We scored. You throw an interception, you gotta come back out and stare it down and keep going. You can't, you can't be scared. You can't hold back because then you're gonna throw more picks, or at least you're not gonna be playing very well because you're hesitant. You got to have a very short memory as quarterback. That's the reason why I respect all athletes, but quarterbacks, you got to have a short memory, and I really don't. Like, if I was a quarterback and I went out and threw a pick or a receiver dropped the ball or whatever, probably, like, I got a weak mind sometimes, so probably I'm done. But that's why I don't understand, the people that's talking about, Dak's mental toughness and how, he gonna be scared to get hit the first time and stuff like that. Like, Dak is the most mentally tough player in the league, probably. Everything that he went through, he lost his brother, he lost his mom, and then add the injuries on top of that. You don't get through that without being mentally tough. So
before the game there, he is in the front. It's always exciting. It's the beginning of the season. Last year was so different. We were in Kansas City. Very few fans.
It's all right, man.
Great to have everyone back.
I ain't mad at you no more, CD. You redeemed it. You redeemed it. I was getting ready to say something to you before you did, but you redeemed it. So we all good now. Just don't drop no more.
The end zone.
Look back at Sean
But you know what?
Bunting and
And saying that, on the other hand, if you're gonna come right back and score a touchdown the next time you touch the ball, you can drop as many as you want. Drop 5.
When Winfield came over, it got
If you're gonna score a touchdown the next time you get it, drop 5.
down to one position that I did not think they
It
were
reminds me of
was the quarterback position.
DeMarco Murray back in I think it was 2014. He had those fumbling problems. Like every game, you knew he was good for at least one fumble. But then after he fumbled, he would tear it up. He'd get like 150 yards every single time. So it got to the point we was actually wanting him to fumble because we knew, okay, that's just gonna piss him off, and then he's gonna turn it on after that.
Jones stopped that for a gain of 3. Nice tackle there by Anthony Brown.
2014 was our year, man. I'll never.
And Ronald Jones really came out of
Don't even wanna go there.
nowhere.
I don't even-
1 yards per carry after
Damn, we should have
the
won
year
that.
before where everybody was going, oh man, is this guy? We were making
Just
bad
another case of the
choices.
Cowboys getting fucked.
But Ronald Jones just kept going. I was talking to a lot of people about it. He said, I think it was just confidence. I swear, when he just started feeling confident.
All right, defense, let's go. Get it back for our offense. Let's see if we can flip this around. Oh, that's a good play action there. Even I thought they hit it. Get ready to jump up because we stuffed the runner.
Off to a start. He's already caught 3 from Brady for 71 yards, but there is a flag on the play
Holding.
back at the 34-yard line. Sean Hockley from all the teams have already advanced up to where the play ended.
Use of hands to the face. Defense number 7.
Of course.
Declined as a result of the play as a first down.
Now, defense is what I was just saying now. Our offense can get as many points as they want, but if you just let Tom Brady go right down the field and score every time they get the ball back, that ain't going to make no difference. Y'all going to have to step it up. I know it's hard. I know we're asking the impossible. Y'all going to have to step it up and get some stops. Even maybe just 2 or 3. But you're going to have to get some stops. Like I said, and I really believe this, even now. Y'all can hold them to 30 points. I trust our offense to get 31.
Such an issue.
Y'all imagine if we actually win this game 31-30.
A season ago. And what it does to you offensively when you stretch out.
They don't have to snap it
control and Tom Brady
before the
stays
first
on
quarter
field,
ends.
you can't get
It's
on
about
the
a
field,
1 second
you know,
difference
antsy,
between the game
touchdown
clock and the play
pass,
clock,
you wanna get
but
right
they
back
probably
out
going
there.
to.
And
They
Brady's
did.
taking all the momentum.
Ooh! Ooh! Who was that almost? Y'all see him swiping that ball? Who was that? That happened so fast I didn't see.
This is a direct shot to Brady's forearm, and somehow it didn't come out. Here's Armstrong coming.
Dorrance
around.
Armstrong,
He did
yeah.
not lose that ball.
Woo! Man, oh man!
But it's a good thing.
I swear to God, I think the players can hear me screaming through the TV because I was just talking about how we got to get some guys in Tom Brady's face and we need to get some stops. And then right then, Dorrance Armstrong comes in and swipes at the ball, and he almost got it. And as you see what Brady did, didn't you? He hurried up and he hurried up and let that ball go. That's what you got to do. You got to get pressure in his face. The 75 passer rating when he's got pressure in his face.
Continues after these messages.
Man, did y'all see how I seen that live? Like Brady got the ball in his hand, and I saw the ball move when Dorrance Armstrong's arm came down like that, live in the middle of the play.
We have 6 players going, which means our probability of being passed is 92%.
I swear to God, sometimes I think our players can hear me, man. I really do.
No more on the chips.
Because they be doing exactly what I was just talking about. But that's what I was saying. You got to get pressure in Brady's face. You see what happened. As soon as he felt that ball move in his hand and Dorrance Armstrong's arm go across there, the second that happened, he got rid of that ball. And it wasn't nowhere near a good throw. You got to get pressure on him. But the trouble with that is you got to get like immediate pressure on him because he ball very long usually. So you got to get guys out there. But yes, the D's getting closer to Brady. And Man, First Take and Undisputed are going to be on fire tomorrow if the Cowboys win this game. I don't even know what down it is. It's third down, right? I think.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because every great place starts the night before. My Sleep Number 360 smart bed tracks my circadian rhythm, average heart rate, and breathing rate, so I know how well I'm sleeping. It's also temperature balancing, so I stay cool. And
I hope so. They should.
automatically adjust to help keep me comfortable all night. Sleep Number takes care of the science, so I can focus on.
Yeah, I think Dak been sleeping on his damn Sleep Number. He looks good. He looks good and well rested. And not rusty at all, which even surprised me. I thought he was going to at least have to take, like I said, a couple series to get his legs under him. But this dude came right out and was driving us down the field for a touchdown before CeeDee Lamb decided he wanted to check out the game for a second. Mentally, physically, he was out there, but he just put that ball on the ground. I don't know. I don't understand. But I promised him I wasn't going to talk about it anymore after he scored that touchdown. So as long as you don't drop no more, we'll be fine. Yeah, they playing. Why'd I say it was third? I'm done. Ooh, we almost got home. I hope they didn't touch that punter. Of course they did. Oh, of course.
Brady is selling his opinion, selling his team to come on back.
Offense number 79.
Man, every time we get super close to blocking a punt or a kick, and there's a flag that comes out, I automatically get scared. I think we ran into the damn kicker.
Visit NFL.com/auction to bid on authentic items and support the Gulf Coast Renewal Fund and the American Red Cross. Text IDA to 90999.
That's terrible. Yeah, we need to be praying for those people sure. And donate if you can afford it.
There's a guy right there that knows it all too well. Leonard Fournette, he donated $100,000 to try and help rebuild the area he loves.
Let's go, Dak. Let's go. See if we can run it back. Cedric Wilson, all right, okay. Ran into his own damn guy. It's amazing how many times that happens. You could be home free in an open field. You run into your own damn guy. It ain't even the other team. It's your own dude. That be happening to me in Madden a lot. Like I'll be trying to bring back a pick six, and there'll be nobody in front of me, and then my own damn person will get in my way, and then somebody will catch me from the back. I mean, get the hell out the way.
Receiving team number 25.
Well, that's coming back.
First down.
Meanwhile, let's go to that Buccaneers defense last year, where they really came on at the end. First team to beat 3 Super Bowl MVPs, Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes.
Let us fuck around and win this game. Let it happen. Let it happen.
They did not have a touchdown. 3 field goals threw us in an NFL game.
I can't even stand still, man.
And for Mahomes, and it was just a tour de force.
All right, Dak.
Pushing offense, getting so much of the acclaim.
75 yards last time. This one gonna be about 96. Big opportunity. Need to strike now. Yes. Yes.
David making the play. Levante David, I think that more fans and more.
Because we all knotted up again, and every time we're knotted up and you go down and you don't score, you're playing with fire. I'm telling you. You saw what Brady did right after we didn't score the last time. He went right down the field for 7 points. You show any weakness at all, and this dude is like a shark in the damn water smelling blood.
For 131 yards.
They didn't prevent the substitution, so it was a
33. Fuck with them and run power right here just because we can. Oh, they motion covered out. No, he did.
And that will be stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's Jonathan Sue wrapping up Howard. So that was a very quick.
I like it though. I like the balls from Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy there, not being scared. Hearing all the stuff people are saying about #1 run defense. Okay, we're gonna run it on you anyway. Because you gotta do that. You gotta do that because that's exactly what happened to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. If at any point in this game the Cowboys become one-dimensional, it's over. I don't care if they start stuffing Zeke for 2 yards every time. You better keep your ass running. If at any point in this game you get one-dimensional, that's it. That's exactly what happened to the Chiefs. They just decided, all right, we're not gonna run it no more. And then Pat Mahomes got fucking murdered. Wouldn't it be something if these two high-powered offenses and all the question marks on the Dallas defense, if this turned into like a defensive struggle and it ended up like 13-10 or something at the end of it? That'd be classic NFL right there.
About a 90-second drive.
So the strategy by Bruce Arians to punt that football and back him up actually did work. We were both anticipating he was going to go for it on 4th and 5 from there, but it worked.
The defense creates a 3 and out. It's a good thing. This is a line drive kick fielded at the 46-yard line. Dickens with room to
Bring him down. Let's go. That's got to be the worst damn tagline I've ever seen. Flag. Bring it on back, man. Block in the back. Chop block, something. Holding.
Tom Brady and the offense, they're packing up already. They already know.
You know.
During the return, holding.
Anytime there's a flag on the point, it's almost depending on where it's at. If it's in the backfield, it's probably running into the kicker. But anything else is almost always on the return team. It's a hold or an illegal block or something like that.
Finances.
We're asking a lot out of our young defense and our new defensive coordinator. I don't like this. I don't like this. Our offense is supposed to be the ones helping the defense out. Our defense done got us the ball 3 times. You can't just ask them to keep holding up like this against the best to ever do it. I'm getting somewhat concerned. I'm not worried yet, but I'm very aware in the back of my mind of what can happen if our offense doesn't get their shit together and start helping our defense out. But like I said, I'm for running it. I think it showed balls. I think, we're going to do what we're going to do. And we know you're going to stop at the run, but we're going to run it anyway. We're not going to make the mistake the Chiefs made and just stop doing something because you think you won't let us do it. And that's exactly the way it needs to be, because the second we stop trying to run it, this game is over.
Life's kind of unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive, the moment you remember everything.
I think there's a lot of shocked people right now. I think there's a lot of people, Skip Bayless, who thought it was going to be like 21-0 Bucks already. So I'm fine with it. Selfishly, I would like to be up 21-7. I would like to get a touchdown every time we get the ball, but obviously I know that's not realistic. But it could at least be 10-7 if CeeDee Lamb had caught that ball on that first drive.
For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more. Free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus.
FedEx tax a new keg every 35 seconds. For beers.
We looked good in 2 out of the 3 drives. The first 2 drives, that drive we didn't really look that good. It was like a 90-second drive, 3 and out. The first drive was going about as good as you can want it to go, and then we shot ourselves in the foot. So I don't even put that on the Bucks. That's CeeDee Lamb dropping the ball, offensive line deciding they want to get a false start and drive us back even more, and then we got field goal range. So that's really the first time that I would say that the Bucks actually stood up to us. Their defense against our offense. Let's go, defense.
We saw that green dot on the back of his helmet. He is the signal caller.
So Brady now starts this drive after Henry on the run back. From the 50.
Michael Parsons, you don't see that? He got the green dot on his helmet. He's a rookie. This man's a rookie. He's a second color on the defense. This ain't like pieces. We have like 3-4 guys having a green dot. It's one guy. One guy on offense, one guy on defense got the green dot. On offense is usually the quarterback. We got a rookie as a second collar on our defense. If that don't tell you everything that you need to know about Michael Parsons, I can't possibly hype you up on him any more than that.
That's it. I've been on defense ever since.
Second down and 8. Brady passes, throws, and the traffic and Gronkowski is in.
They're down.
As Tom threads the needle, Lawrence makes the tackle.
Watch out for that run. They liable to just try to stuff it up in there. Watch out for that quick slant too. Brady loves that quick slant, especially in these short yardage situations.
He's going to blitz though. This time he drops out in the coverage, and you could tell that he was pumped up to go play against Tom Brady.
Get the ball back deep.
Gronkowski and all these guys. I mean, if you're a rookie, you've been watching those guys your whole life.
Doesn't seem too big for him. So he performs some out of the third and
Well, not a quick slant, but
he scored the touchdown.
nobody got him. Flags.
There's a flag down on this play.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well,
Got that mic.
he cut it off at the last moment. Flag is way back at the Buccaneer 47. That was a 19-yard.
Fire up your troops now. Get them ready because they're about to be back out there. We need to get some points. We need to start getting some points. We're playing with fire, not scoring. Our defense can only stop them so much.
Discussion continues.
Some people will say they've overperformed already. I don't think so. I think they still got more to give.
Until, just about
Some people are like shocked as fuck right now that the Bucks only got 7 points.
crowd gets impatient. Could be 2 fouls on the play. Couldn't tell.
I don't know, but y'all need to figure it out and make a damn announcement and keep this game going.
Sounded like there was some kind of taunting. I didn't see that, but
It's a new rule this year. Any kind of taunting. So is it helmet to helmet?
After the play was over, taunting, offense number 66, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 91. These fouls offset at the spot of the end of the play. It's a first down.
So that's Ryan Jensen.
See, I don't like that. I don't agree with taunting being criminal. Even though it was against him, you know, it benefit us if we didn't do unnecessary roughness. But
now the Dallas Cowboys going to have to come up with an answer for that little pick play.
I've always thought it was stupid that, you know, taunting, so-called excessive celebrations and stuff like that is a flag. These are grown-ass men out there.
Late shot. I think that maybe nothing. And then Jensen went back at him and probably got the second half of that call.
The officials looked there after the play, so the play stands, even though it's offsetting penalties. On the ball right now from the 24-yard line. Brady or play action fires, caught inside the 10. It's going to be.
Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Because every time we don't score, they go down the field and they score. And it seems like when we score, they screw up and give us the ball back.
He's going to suck up right there. And when you do, there are just going to be big holes behind it. And Tom Brady's been doing this for 20 years and won 7
I don't really know why Quinn is in the press box. I know they asked him about it like a couple of weeks ago, and he said something about he feels like he does a better job up there than when he's on the sideline. It allows him to be more, you know, kind of drown out the noise of the crowd, you know, and the environment and kind of everything else that's going on, and he could just focus on calling plays. That's what he said. And some people are like that. You know, it's not the first time we've seen it. He's not the last guy we're going to see it from. But
block one and try and push it back. We see so much of the zone runs in the NFL right now, but not this football team. They believe in muscling up and moving people off the ball.
well, they can pull their ears back now because the offense is running out of room to work. That's what people who don't really watch football, they think that the closer you get is to work with. I guess Brady showed me, didn't he? He said, fuck your heart. That came out right.
think they've done this a couple of times?
Cowboys go down the field and score, get a turnover, go back down and score again right before halftime. 21-14 Dallas at half, and we get the ball to start the third.
Did you run into traffic? No. You found a little hole for Tom Brady, and that was it. It was so amazing to watch him catching those touchdown passes in the Super Bowl, too, wasn't it?
Remember, Gronk had retired. Tom talked him out of it. Come on down to Tampa. Weather's great. Suckup's kick is good. So Brady leads that drive.
Calm down now. The game gotta slow down. Brady taking my energy away. Offense gonna have to do something. If we don't get points on this drive, it's time to start worrying about it.
Was unnoticeable until you turn them on.
Damn, I want to win this game so bad, just so I can throw it in everybody's face. I want to win this game so fucking bad, man.
Can you be civilized when leading civilization? Question everything. We did. It's your journey in the all-new Hyundai Tucson.
Cinderella is the #1 streaming movie in America. Camila Cabello is a revelation. This is it. Tonight, Cinderella, rated PG, now playing in select theaters and on Prime Video.
Finally, the perfect ratio of crispy, juicy, tender chicken to pickles to pillowy potato pie, which gives you the perfect ratio of chicken sandwich in every bite of chicken sandwich.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones. That's right, but what if I'm already a customer? Oh, no problem. Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Same deal. Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
Oh, it's a great deal. What if I'm new to AT&T?
Kim.
Oh, nice.
Hey, but what about for existing?
Same deal.
You see okay? It's not complicated to open your possibilities. With AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on every smartphone, like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G.
Can I talk to you about something?
We've talked about it. I got another 10 years left.
Not bad. This is big. What do you think?
I'm in. Let's call everyone.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm in.
I said from the beginning, if anybody can make this respectable and generate a Cowboy, I have utmost faith in this kid right here.
I get it.
But they're going to have to start doing work because our defense can only stop them so much.
You're safe. He's not getting away with this.
Time to make this right.
We keep fighting
Together. Sunday Night Football, we start at 16 here. Khalil Mack and the Bears, Matthew Stafford and the Rams at SoFi Stadium.
All right, let's go.
Los Angeles. Be sure to make your Sunday Night 7 picks on the free-to-play NBC Sports Predictor app for the $100,000 jackpot every contest. There it is, SoFi Stadium. We opened it up last year with no fans. It'll be rocking and rolling on Sunday night when the Bears take on the Rams. Premium starts here with a touchdown.
We need points on this drive, Dak.
Jared Goff gets traded. They bring in the veteran Matthew Stafford. Sean McVay is thrilled against Andy Dalton, at least at the start for Chicago.
Yeah, we shall see about the Chicago Bears quarterback. But Matthew Stafford,
That's going to be a good
I gotta
game.
be honest,
Chicago and
I
LA.
think he's that
George.
good. I went back and watched every single one of his throws from this.
People talking about the pressure that's on Dak, but Matt Stafford got a lot of pressure on him too for the Rams.
I did not know he was that good. 45-yard seam routes on a dime, moving defenders, all the Tom Brady stuff. He looks really good.
There you go, CD. There you go.
Here's Lamb on first down. CD Lamb out to the 48-yard line.
We need quick points right now.
I think Dak said, you know all those play action passes they've been doing? Let's do a little bit of that ourselves here and suck up some linebackers.
Yeah, and the play action only works if you're running the ball.
So let's
And you're running the wheel, because if you're not running the wheel, they really don't care if it's actually a run or not. 5 wide. We got Ezekiel Elliott out wide at the bottom of your screen. I like it. Where's the pass interference on that? Thank you. That's just the type of shit that they won't call, too. But they called it this time. I felt like they weren't going to, but I tried to get so damn mad.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul.
Then sometimes they're gonna fuck around and call it on the offensive guy.
Anytime the defensive back doesn't get his head back around and making contact well down the field, it's just an easy call.
It's tied up right now.
Doesn't mean the coverage wasn't great.
We can't do field goals, not against this team.
But when you're pressing into the guy with the ball in the air, that's going to be a call.
You kick a field goal, Tom Brady gonna smell blood and go down and get 6.
9 minutes to halftime.
He ain't the GOAT for no damn reason. He's waiting. He sees something. He was holding on to that ball. He was waiting for something to develop that he thought was going to develop downfield, but it never did.
He is in 8-6.
Well, I thought we were about to see the first Dak Prescott run of the year right there, and you just wonder, he really hasn't been hit in this game, at least in my memory.
He hasn't. Our offensive line has held up pretty well.
That's why Pierre Paul, you saw him on the sideline. There he is at the end. He knows he's there for the stop. He looks right at the official and says, look, he says, look at the big word, big challenge.
This game has really slowed down a lot. We had the refs couldn't figure out what the damn flag was. Now we got a challenge. That's the type of shit I don't like when the game keeps stopping. That's why I'm a big hockey fan too. Because hockey don't stop. Usually. And even when there is a whistle, it's like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, they right back out there. To me, it don't look like 1 foot, just being objective, but we'll see.
Like me.
I thought the second foot was up like this, but it's one of those things. It's kind of hard to tell. It's all blurry because they zoom in so you can see, but then when you zoom in, it's gonna get all pixelated and stuff. So I mean, I don't want to be the guy that's like, it don't matter. It's only 5 yards because every yard is important, especially in a game like this. But
when your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter.
my dog curled up, sleep on the pillow. He don't give a fuck. Fuck this game.
If you're living on borrowed time, you have to return it.
Heads up! Why do we say heads up when we really mean die?
Take time and reality are a construct. What if we could rebuild it?
I can't think of an opening game for the Cowboys that I was looking forward to more than I was looking forward to this one. I've been ready for this game since April. When it first came on the schedule.
Working together. New Lab Studio, September 21st on NBC.
Sean Hockley is going to make the call. It's going to stand. We put this under a microscope. Show you in a second.
Ruling on the field stands as called.
Looks like you were right, Bones. You got better eyes than me. I thought I only saw 1 foot.
He only had 1 foot down. We put it under the microscope. Put this baby under the mic, and there it is. You can see that the other foot, the toe gets down, the left foot is in, and New York is
Wow. And you saw that from the other angle. Good job, man. Maybe you should go be a head coach.
Second down and 4.
Let's go, Dak. Let's go. No more wasted plays. There's Gallup. There he is.
Good night for him thus far. Barrett makes the tackle on the play, gain of 8 and a first down there. Gallup tonight already 4 catches for 36.
I really hope this don't turn into the Romo Denver game.
Pass rushers in all the National Football League.
With
He
Dak
also
and Brady
plays
just
off
trading
the ball
touchdowns.
and go out and make plays in space. But I really like what the Cowboys are doing here. They're staying away from those big monster defensive linemen in there and playing the game outside where they certainly have the advantage now.
I trust our defense a little bit more than that.
4 runs, 18 passes, difference 19. If he gets to the line, he does.
Yeah, it looked like he got held up there. That's cerebral right there. That's exactly Dak seeing that. He knew that was free. He's seen him getting held up already. He said, all right, throw it over there, get flagged. Some people don't like that, but once the yards are yours, and if you don't want to get to it.
It was a gain of 8 of first down. McCarthy.
Before the pass was thrown, holding defense number 35. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. An automatic first down.
And that would be on D.
Yeah. There was a little scramble on the back end of it. And when
Yeah, I seen that live as soon as the camera cut over there.
And got to play. So the plan going in was to try and protect their quarterback, and Tyron Smith, such a huge part of it.
Anybody know how many rushing yards Zeke has? I feel like you don't have that many. But when he has had chances to run it, he's done pretty well. He hadn't been getting stonewalled like a lot of people was thinking that he was going to. He's been doing decent considering that's the #1 run defense over there. At least from last year, which they brought everybody back, so there's no feasible reason why they shouldn't be using it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Snap it. You gotta get that ball down a little bit, Dak. A little high. I know Cooper caught it, but if he ain't have to jump for that, you might have spun for a first down there.
And I'd say this is the absolute key to this play.
It's a big play right here. Big play. Big play. Third down. Third and like 2.
There's not as many in coverage, and Dak taking advantage and not flinching at all.
If we don't get this, we got to take 3. And if Tom Brady goes down and scores again, that's 21-10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. All right, field goal. Come on, defense.
Yeah, it looked like Dak thought it was going to be like an inside fade route.
There's some miscommunication there.
To Carlton Davis's side, and it really
Dak thought CD was going to dip back inside. CD thought he was supposed to stand outside. So somebody was wrong. I don't know who. One of them was wrong.
Which the Cowboys did way too often last year. Really struggled down in those goal-to-goal situations.
Inside the 20.
Let's go, Zerline.
Jam it in, Zerline.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's what we're doing now. Okay.
6.5. Remaining in the half.
Wow. Okay.
7, Tampa Bay.
We're making way too many mistakes. I guess the team as good as they are. And to be quite frank about it, we're lucky that we're only down 14-7. I don't mean we're lucky because we're not good. We're good enough to win this game. But the mistakes that we've made, we're lucky that our defense has been able to hold up on the other side and at least somewhat keep Brady and the boys in check. Our defense is not the strength of this team. Our offense is the strength of this team. But right now, our defense is what's keeping us in the game. And it's surprising me. Our defense has held up rather well, all things considered. And then to have Zerline go out there and shank it, I don't know. Zerline is supposed to be one of the best.
That is Automatica, Martin Gramatica.
It's no stressy, Jesse.
Download the app. Sign up with the promo code. Bet $1 to get 200.
I miss Dan Bailey, man. That dude, it didn't matter where he was kicking it from. You just knew that shit was going in. It didn't matter what the situation was. Game on the line, overtime, whatever.
You mean these pistachios? Oh, no, you look upset. You okay, John?
Go get to a little please.
He's like the only kicker that I can remember that you see so many people at a Dallas game in a damn kicker jersey.
When you go from being a model actor to actor model.
But that's for everybody saying kickers don't matter. What just happened, that's exactly why kickers matter.
We did. Figures good. It's your journey in the all-new Hyundai Tucson with an extra-wide 10.2.
I know ideally you don't want to know how good your kicker is because you want to be scoring touchdowns, but realistically, you're going to need your kicker sometimes. That's just the way it works. Defenses in the NFL are too damn good, especially this one.
Our best Tucson ever. And my points bet this season, don't just bet, live your bet life. In fact, the boat parade, which we win the Super Bowl down here, the Hillsborough River, the crowd on hand, celebrating the
I sure hope we don't have a kicker problem again.
championship.
Oh, look, the ball come out?
Ball is out. Like the 25-yard line, the Cowboys think they have it. Here comes Hockley. They do.
There you go.
Randy Gregory.
Who did that?
comes up with it. Now they'll go celebrate.
Randy Gregory picked it up. Who popped it out?
There's no screen there. We're going to celebrate anyway.
Damn, our defense is outperforming themselves.
Lawrence may have stripped that thing out, right? As he ducks his, oh, look at the punch, right?
Oh, D-Law and Randy Gregory working together. That's what I just said. D-Law knocked it out. Randy Gregory picked it up.
Bango. That's a heck of a play right there. DeMarcus Lawrence making a statement early in this game and putting the Cowboys right back out on the field. That's what they got.
All right, Dad. Our defense has helped us out enough. We got to get points right now. Settle down. Calm down. We got excellent field position. We got to go. I know I'm talking like it's the fourth quarter and the second quarter, but that's just a statement for how good that other guy is. And if you give him too many free opportunities, he's going to make you pay for it. He's going to make you pay for it. You got to get points. No excuses. End zone this time. Let's go. Oh, that's a face mask.
Moves to the outside. First down. Firing in that direction is low and incomplete. Uncle Lane covered by E. Third down and 8 for Dallas.
I don't know why they keep going after Jamel Dean. Now, he is vulnerable to some double moves, and he'll try and take some risks. But wouldn't you think
Offense.
they go after
Come on.
a little bit here and check out
Third down. This is the money down. This is the big money down right here. This is when it matters more than any other time.
Definitely think so. Dean had
You need to, at the very least, stay on the field.
in the regular season game here last year. So the numbers from the Stars are lining them third down and 8.
I did not like that. Cockrell was not comfortable at all. He and Dean were debating on the back end what to do, and they called the timeout.
Their second is a half. 30-second timeout.
Bruce Arians, you gotta love him. I mean, you look at Arians. I think he's the only coach in the league that has that whole rig there. You know, he's got the straps and the wires. This guy looks like he's getting ready for an EKG.
Maybe he should. I think he lives life to the fullest. And we just say that. We won't tell everything we know about the guy, but if you want to have a good time, and if you ever happen to get a chance to just sit down and talk about anything on God's
We in this game, man. This is exactly, not exactly where we wanted to be, but obviously we'd rather be ahead. But we're right there.
And then Tampa Bay just felt right. Like the ownership, like the situation down here. And then of course,
Let's go, Dak.
Tom Brady falls into his lap in his second year.
You got that money. Let's go out there and earn it. Let's go. Let's go. Cedric Wilson.
11, so a good conversion on third down. Whitfield makes the tackle.
One of the things you want to do, Al, anytime you get a backup in the game, it's much easier to blitz it. So here they're going to bring pressure off the edge. And watch Dak Prescott just hang in there. He knows it's coming. There's 6, 7 guys coming. So there'll be huge holes inside if you're willing to stand in. And so far tonight, Dak has been standing in just great.
Dak has been doing just fine for the most part.
From the 12, Elliott.
There he goes.
He's coming back.
I noticed he ducked out of bounds. He didn't lower that shoulder like he normally would.
Then you got the shoulders. He's got the double wing.
But you know what's interesting is it's not a knee, right? It's an ankle. So in the pocket, when it's your knee, you have a lot more fear of getting hit on the knee. The ankle, not so much. He got hurt running, and we had a conversation about where you're going to take off and run and do all the things. And his answer was, I'm playing ball.
Time to dial something up, Kellen Moore. Red zone. This is where we struggled last year more than anything. Let's go, Dak. Oh, snap.
In the end zone by Cooper. Touchdown.
Amari fucking Cooper. Best receiver in the league, in his own words.
So the fumble sets up a short drive at the 27, and then they go in 5 plays.
Most impressive play tonight by Dak Prescott. Here you
Yeah, that wasn't Dak's fault. That hit him in the damn ankle. That's on Tyler Biotis. Which he's no Travis Frederick. We all already knew that.
He picks it up, he finds his guy, and delivers the touchdown. That is one heck of a play for a guy coming off of the injuries he's seen, and there's not such a happy moment there for Ronald Jones.
Meanwhile, Dak's run to help set it up the 7-yard run was the longest run of the night for either team. That one hits the upright.
I'm telling you.
Something's wrong with Zerline, man. He missed a 20-yard field goal, then he missed an extra point.
Here's the Lawrence punch out. It sets him up.
If we lose this game by 1 point because of fucking Zerline, kickers matter, man. Kickers absolutely matter. Anybody that says they don't is fucking don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, is Zerline hurt or something? Does anybody know? Let me know. If y'all know something I don't. I know that he was hurt before, but I thought that they said that he was back and healthy and 100%. So did he maybe re-aggravated or something? That's what it fucking looks like to me. I think it was the Broncos several years ago. They didn't have a kicker. Not one they trusted. When they tried out like 5 different guys, and nobody could make even a damn extra point. So they just started going for it. Every 4th down, if they was in field goal range, they went for it. Even like 4th and 15. Every touchdown, they went for 2 every time because they couldn't trust their kicker to even get a PAT. Kickers absolutely matter. And if Zerline is hurt, if he re-aggravated it, I'm not going to hold that against him.
There can be some not so funny stuff going on.
We need to figure this out. And if he's not 100% and able to put it through the post for us, then
That excess sugar can cause
we need to bring in somebody else who can do it.
And when that happens,
because kickers cost you games. In this league, kickers cost you games. And they can also win you games.
Diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of blindness for adults in the U.S. But even though you can't see it, there is something you can do about it. Remember this. Now is the time to get your eyes checked.
Missed opportunities, man. CD dropped that pass. Zerline missed the field goal, then turned around and missed the PAT. But the fact that I'm talking about all these missed opportunities in a game that we're only losing by 1 point, 13-14. All these mistakes we're making, there's a lot of people that think the Bucs should be up like 24-7 right now.
Ever wonder?
And our defense is
totally different. Ordinary Joe is the new series. Ask the question. See, coming up on NBC is the kickoff is fielded.
All that's going to do is just going to put us in a position where we're going to have to try to go for 2. If we score at the end of the game to try to tie it, we're going to have to go for 2.
Before the game, we just saw him miss that extra point. And he had off-season back surgery. Excuse me.
Yes, I knew he was hurt, but he had been hurt. But I thought that he was.
His timing was, and look, he didn't seem that confident, Alan, Chris. He just said, "I'm trying to feel my way a little bit." He didn't kick much in games at all in the preseason, so it seemed to me he was just a little bit off and not 100% confident.
Yeah, and look at his confidence right now after a short field goal miss. It's the upright. The ball's at the 20-yard line. Start this drive here.
Ooh! Diggs, let's go! Right there, baby. Right into the red basket. Let's go! Oh my God, I'm gonna die, y'all.
They have a screen going into a blitz, and all they have to do is hang on to the ball.
Off his hands and into the bread basket. Look at that. I know Diggs didn't quote unquote do anything to earn that. It was off the receiver's hands and into his hands, but that's an interception that last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, as many years ago as I can damn remember, the corner or whoever related to would have dropped that shit. That's the difference. Let's go take this lead, baby. Don't you put that shit on the ground at all.
Last year, the Dallas defense was historically bad. Ron Marinelli had been there, and then Mike Nolan came in for a season. They gave up a game. 386 yards per game, both the second most in team history. And that's the change at the top with the DC and Dan Quinn coming up.
Yeah, but the big one was 20 touchdowns.
Let's go, Dak. Let's go. Dak, Zeke. There it is. Oh, that's out of bounds. That's out. That's out. Damn, that would have been pretty if that was in, though. But unfortunately, Michael Gallup doesn't have legs like a damn giraffe. He didn't need 10-foot legs to stick that one. To keep his toes in. It's all right. It's all right. 36. Get it this time. Kellen Moore. I've been an advocate of yours for a long time. Let's draw something up and get points. Let's go.
They've got three really good ones as they enter the backfield on a 3rd down and 6. 4-man rush. Prescott.
Oh.
That one almost picked up.
I don't think he saw him. I don't think he saw him. Well, normally I say field goal, but after Zerline, I don't know. I don't know what you do right now.
Yeah, this was one of their favorite plays. They run.
I mean, do you try to anger out there or try to see if he can kick a field goal?
Watch this and see if Mike Davis would have had this one fall right in his lap if Lavonte David doesn't touch this ball. It's going to be an easy interception, and everybody knows it.
Now you got a 35-yard field goal. Zerline has had a fabulous career, but a terrible night.
Come on, Zerline. There you go. Good job, man. I think you re-aggravated that bat. That's what I think.
2, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Every game is a mind game. Distracted. Too heavy.
We got the lead right now, y'all.
That's all we have. Train your mind.
I appreciate those of you that are here and with me and watching my stream and hanging out with me. I know that y'all got several different options and y'all chose to come hang out with me. I just want y'all to know that that's much appreciated and I don't overlook it and I don't take it for granted. So thank you.
You know, partner, I asked before, I ever wonder if your life could have been totally different.
I'm not nearly the biggest guy on YouTube. So for those of you who have chosen to ride this out with me, I thank you and I appreciate that. Really. All right, defense. We got 2 turnovers already in the first half. I don't think we got 2 turnovers in a game, in any game last year. Maybe once. Trayvon Diggs got a pick. Tom Brady threw it, it bounced off the receiver's hands, and it landed right in Trayvon Diggs' breadbasket. Come on, man. Bring him down. And then Dak here galloped in the end zone, but he couldn't keep his feet in. The ball was a little too out. He would have needed 10-foot legs to keep that in, but he did catch the ball. He just got it out now. So we kicked the field goal. Center line made it.
With the Boston Celtics. There they are. Draft 4. In the 4 major North American sports. All showing off the hardware. The jewelry.
We got 2 turnovers in the first half against the GOAT. Draft his ass back, boy! He may have got it in full progress, but still.
Thinking to myself, is the 24-year-old Tom Brady really better than what I'm watching in this practice, throwing this thing around? Because he's so much smarter than what he was.
At the age of 44, Brady steps
Oh, damn. That's all right. There's 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. We got time to go down and score. Go down. Get a touchdown. I knew Brady was going to get at least one of those. Brady and Godwin, that's a match made in heaven right there, or in our case, Hill.
They didn't get that one done. They were taking.
We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time to go down and score. Just don't give them the ball back and let them get something else before halftime. You make sure that you're the last team to touch this ball. You make sure that they don't touch this ball again in the first half. You hang on to it. You do whatever you got to do. Score if you can, but you do not let Tom Brady take another snap in the first half.
It's the subtlety of the route by Antonio Brown. You'll see him just a little hesitate, change.
Oh, that was Antonio Brown. I see, guys.
Give him the hook. Let him know you're wide open. And Antonio Brown has had himself a night. And Tom Brady, he knew all I have to do is hold that safety, hold him one little stride inside. My guy is going to take over. You wonder what.
I'll tell you what, though.
Tom Brady and the Bucs.
A lot of people, if you'd have told them that it was going to be, the Bucs were only going to be winning 20-14 with 2 minutes left in the first half, a lot of people thought this game would have been over by now. A lot of people thought this game was going to be over in the first quarter. Skip Bayless. Okay? Our defense is surprising a lot of people.
He says it's like a 12-year-old. Comes to practice every day. He's excited.
I said, why are you back here doing this? That was such a drop the mic moment. You had all those years with the Patriots. You have 1 year down here with the Bucs. You win a championship, drop the mic.
And I think our offense is going to get better as the night rolls on.
Committed to me. And I promised them 2 years I was going to live up to that.
If our defense can get 1 or 2 big stops in the second half, we might see some magic tonight, guys.
I'm looking at him through the years and his release.
Fire who? Dan Quinn? You can't fire a guy for 1 game, man. We knew that Tom Brady was going to pretty much do what he wanted to do. And we got a lot of young guys out there on the defense. It's their first year under Dan Quinn. I mean, nobody was expecting that they was going to come out here and shut these guys out or, dominate them in any capacity. They've held up really well, in my opinion, all things considered. They got us the ball back twice.
Should be first down. 2.5 to go in the half. Brady's 13 of 18. Prescott was 21 of 28 tonight for 207 yards.
Dak's already thrown it 28 times in the first half. He's on pace to throw it like 65 times. Zeke hasn't really been a factor at all. Not in the running game anyway. Not since the first quarter. 2-minute warning.
So 2 minutes to the half. Dallas has all of its time out.
We're down by 5. So if we go score, then it's going to be 23-21. Going into halftime, assuming Zerline makes the PAT. He missed one already. If we kick a field goal, it's 21-19.
Time's up. I need your answer now.
Hulu has live game shows.
Correct. Hulu also has.
Hulu has live dating shows.
We are a 35 live channel.
I choose Hulu.
I don't want a moral victory. I want an actual victory. And, you know,
Like cable?
I said before, and I've said several times in my video yesterday and in my other video I did a few days before that, that, you know, if they fight and they keep it close and they lose by a couple of points or like at the last second, I'm going to be proud of them. And I will. But that don't mean like that's what I'm cheering for. Like I'm hoping for an actual win. And I think we could get it.
It's amazing seeing all these men and women come out here who protect us every day.
See how USAA honors and protects our military at Salute to Service.
They hadn't really been trying to run it with Zeke. Not since the first quarter. Yeah, we need points, Bones. I agree. At least a field goal, but unfortunately right now, our kicker seems to have re-aggravated his back, so I don't know how much we can trust him. He missed one already, and he missed the PAT. So,
Look good, feel good, play good. Gillette Pro Drive, 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball.
I think at this point you'd almost be
look good, game good. Gillette.
Probably not, but you'd almost be better off just trying out anger. Get some anger management on that boy. See if that helps.
Our way is by donating a portion of every Hyundai sold to Hyundai Hope on Wheels to help find a cure for childhood cancer, so families can come home for good. Hope is our greatest feature, and it comes standard on every Hyundai.
We will always look out for each other. We will always be a family.
Hold on to me real tight.
I have never been prouder.
These commercials always seem like they drag on forever, don't they?
What a start to the season. Mike Tirico with you. Joined at halftime coming up. Tony Dungy looks at Tom Brady's first half. Drew Brees on Dak Prescott. What a start. Now, Chris, back to you guys.
Sure is, Mike. What a great first half. 21-16. We've going back and forth in the last couple of
We
minutes.
got plenty of time.
First and 10.
All three timeouts.
Dallas is to start this drive from their own 36.
No need to rush or force anything.
Prescott. The other way, throws, and it's
Holy shit, did he catch that? He caught that. Oh my God. This dude is a phenom, y'all. There's a flag.
Fifth catch of the night.
He caught that shit though.
I tell you, they are true to form. We talked about it some, that X receiver out there, when they get one-on-one, they'll never throw it anywhere else. I mean, okay, you believe in Jamel Dean. All right, we're going to play one-on-one football all night out here.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by number 35, and both will be enforced. Pass interference, the ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. There was also a personal foul, face mask, which was the pass interference. This 15-yard penalty will be added to the spot of the interference and an automatic first down.
Damn.
The double whammy.
Yeah, that's definitely pass interference and a face mask.
It slides up, doesn't it?
That's not a face mask.
No, I'm with you.
He sort of, it looked like it. I see why it looked like it, because he grabbed the outside of the helmet.
Anyway, we need to run the ball right now.
Didn't look like it anyway. I'm sure Terry has it.
Last thing you want to do is give Tom Brady a full last minute or longer to go back down the field and cancel out what you just did, which I promise you is exactly what the fuck he gonna do. It's the biggest mistake people make is scoring too fast. That's a mistake they just made.
They're going to start adjusting. I'm sure they feel great about Dean being out there one-on-one. He's one of their top cover guys.
Again, Sean Murphy punting, the starter normally in that spot. Hurt first quarter, done for the night.
Now, we haven't even talked about how much more impressive this offensive line is with their 2 big tackles back in the game now.
And again, missing Zach Martin, probably that's the line along with Tyron Smith as the catch is made. Along the sideline, like Amari Cooper.
Guess what?
If there's longer than a minute left on the clock when we score,
On the outside
I've been a little ahead of myself, assuming that we're gonna score. But if we score and there's longer than a minute left, I'm not gonna feel too good about it.
Starting to adjust now. You're starting to see him swing the safety over there. Now they got Ross Cockrell, who's going to be in the slot.
Tom Brady's almost at his best in those situations. He's done it so many damn times.
Starting to move that direction for Snell.
Second down and 3. Prescott in traffic. Throws, and that one is again. They go Dean's way. Doesn't matter who's there. Dean, they're going after him. This time it's Gallup, 33.
Yeah, as soon as Dak Prescott reads the safety, even though he was outside, when he sees them sneak back to the middle of the field, they're just staying one-on-one. Throw just a tad late. But in beautiful range here, but this is a perfect opportunity to try and go for it here because you do not want Tom Brady to have the ball with a minute and a half to go.
No, you do not.
Prescott fires.
CD?
That's a first down and more. CD Lamb takes it to the 20.
Let that clock run down. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Run down here. I'm not Brady anything. If they can help it.
Yeah, because here comes Joe Tryon Shoyinka, their draft pick, who is something coming off the edge. Let's see if he can get any pressure.
He's running down the mountain. Prescott under pressure throws, and that's out of bounds. And then Cooper that time scored by Carlton Davis with 71 seconds left at halftime. Second down and 10.
And they set up a little game there.
Don't even bother warming up, Brady. You ain't gonna see the field again until the third quarter. You just go on in the locker room now. Get your halftime started.
Day one, he has just been magical out here. Going to loop back inside here, and really does get.
That would be obviously the ideal situation.
He's their number 1 pick. Ladies college ball at Washington.
And if you can run it down their throat just because you can. Let's take some more time off this clock too.
Clock at 3.
Snap it! Hurry up! Jesus! Oh my God! Now you got to call a timeout because, well, maybe they're not going to, but.
That's third down and very long now, under a minute. 3rd and 22.
Jamel Dean up there against Amari Cooper. Let's take a look. Really had it covered in a zone look on the outside, and that's the first time I think I saw Dak sort of go, oh, I really want to try and outrun Barrett. Don't think I can.
3rd and 22. Dak's going to take off, and he's going to slide to a stop at the 27. There's a flag down, and that will stop the clock at 28 seconds. It was a 3rd and 22.
Who's it on?
And Dallas already moving back.
Of course it's on us.
Holding. Good play, 3rd down.
It's Connor Williams. They're going to move him back. They make it 3rd and 32.
Yeah, working against William Golston, who had 3 sacks last year, but also led this Buccaneers team with 17 quarterback hits. That's an extraordinary number. So he is constantly around.
Yeah, that's a hold.
Again, coming back in and making the play.
Even if we don't get nothing, I don't want Tom Brady to have 86 times. That's the most important thing. Scoring would be obviously a bonus. I mean, you want to get points every time you get the ball, but
slides away and taken down out of bounds. That's on Chase by Barrett. He's got a minute on this earth, so it's 4th down. And you would think they're going to punt.
Yeah, you got to punt that.
Really made a nice block. Barrett's going to push him around the edge here, but then when the scramble happened, Barrett showed that speed. He basically has run down Dak Prescott.
Penalties on the offensive line. Stalled another drive. All started in the first quarter, which was after the CD Lamb drop.
Denver, but overshadowed by Von Miller, the rest of the defense. Comes here.
Maybe before. I don't damn remember anymore.
Oh, insane. 27 and a
And
half sacks.
holding right there. It wasn't looking good already even before they did that, but
coming out at 19 and a half in 2019. And
So William Golston, the defensive end, who gets the attention.
Now, I tell you, opening night is always tough. It just is. You're not used to playing this amount of plays. Everybody's trying to protect their guys, get them to opening day. It is just a tough night on everybody. You'll see a lot of substitutes before this one's over.
Damn, I want to win this game so bad, man.
Goes off under his own power. The punting group is
The Santa Claus was real. That's what I would ask him. Give me an early Christmas present. Let us win this game.
Well, now,
That's all I want, more than anything.
for the moment, here's Zerline. Originally, Anger came out. He's the punter.
Say, you're almost putting 3 points on the board for Tom Brady.
If you miss this,
Well,
60 yards.
50-yard line if you miss this kick.
Exactly. So that he's going to try a 60-yarder. I mean, he's made a few in his career. But tonight, we're along with 61. And this is
Nope, don't get left.
no good. So that takes 6.
We just gave them a field goal.
Brady's got it at the 50. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is shades of, you know what this is shades of? Green Bay in the NFC Championship game.
Wasn't a horrible kick, but
It was long enough, I
I'm
think.
not surprised. I'm really surprised.
No, I wouldn't.
the other thing that you end up with those plays is Mickens is sitting back there. And Mickens, remember who's on the field goal team. A bunch of offensive linemen and tight ends, not exactly your punt coverage unit. We've seen guys catch a short kick like that and return at the distance.
But Tom, thinking back maybe to Lambeau Field last January, when he went for it with a few seconds left, and in they went. Scotty Miller with a big touchdown.
No timeouts for the Bucs, though.
On the 50. Here's Brady up his sleeve. Two-man rush and 9 back.
Brady got all day to damn throw.
Cover 9.
It's a good play by Micah Parsons. I think that was Giovanni Bernard out there. Who you hit on. That James White.
Kind of surprised our offense only got 16 points. I thought we'd be a little better than that. We stalled a few drives.
He's getting there. You know, he's getting there. And I'll say that about Antonio Brown last year. Remember? I mean, we saw that first game and Brady would throw it deep and Antonio Brown would cut it off short, but by the end of the year, they had it going on.
So without a timeout, can Brady get 10, 12, 15 yards and get out of bounds? He set up the opportunity for field goal. This time they rush 3. There's that pass on the outside, but incomplete. It's Tyler Johnson, first time he's making it that way. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, now it gets a little more interesting here. Here comes Gronk, so Brady can buy a little time and move around. Why not? Throw it down into the end zone and see what Gronk can do. Might get our first look at pure arm strength out of Tom Brady at age 44.
We got Evans and Gronkowski and Godwin all split wide to the right. Cowboys all the way back on defense. Here's Brady. He's going to launch one for the end zone into a ton of traffic. And it is going to be picked up by Dennis and then run back. And after the 30-yard line, Jordan Lewis.
Oh my God! He would have brought that back, man. Ooh. 3 turnovers. I don't know if you really count that one, but it counts on the stat sheet. 2 picks, 1 fumble.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. And then here we go. It was
And that's the stuff that our D-backs usually drop.
1 or 2 guys left, and Tom Brady.
2 interceptions in the half, 3 touchdown passes. Second half kickoff to the Cowboys. Mike Tirico next.
All right, now, Chris, thank you. Could that have been more fun? Tony Gungy and Drew Brees on what they saw. Drew will talk about Dak Prescott and his progression and how Tom Brady and the Bucs picked up where they left off on offense last year. They head up the tunnel. We head to the Toyota halftime. After this.
Want to stay up to date? Hey Siri, show me the football schedule.
Yo, I want to win this game so bad. I've said it a million times. I can't overstate how bad I want to win this game right now. It's just the first game. We got 16 more. Our season's not over if we lose this. I want to win it for bragging rights. I want to win it so I can throw it in people's face. I want to win it so that I can tell people, yeah, we fucking did that.
Ever wonder if your
Our
life could have been
offensive line has stalled a couple drives with the holding penalty and a false start penalty. CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball in the first quarter.
It's only natural to wonder.
I don't know why they stopped running it with Zeke. He seemed like he was doing good, and they just stopped. I know it ain't because he aggravated something, because he's been in there in the passing game, and they've been throwing it to him out of the backfield.
It's your views. It's your smart.
Closer than a lot of people thought it would be. That's for sure.
The Hyundai Sonata and Elantra.
People thought it was going to be over at halftime. People thought it was going to be over in the first quarter.
0% APR for 60 months on the Elantra or Sonata. Plus your
I was talking to this Bucks fan.
Visit buyhyundai.com.
He said he was a Bucks fan. I don't actually know if he was one or not, but he said it was going to be 21-0 Bucks when the second quarter started.
As accurately as possible. Presence then puts you in a zone where you can truly concentrate on perfection.
21-16 at half, though. We are severely overplaying, at least on the defensive side of the ball, what a lot of people thought we would.
Perfect shot.
The over-under for the Bucks points tonight was 53.
What does it mean to be part of Cowboys Nation? At Reliant, it means powering the home.
And they're 9-point favorites at home. Right now, they're up by 5. They're not even covering the spread. Of course, they got a whole half football left.
Reliant is harnessing the energy of the Cowboys to power game days from tailgate to touchdown. Together, we make a powerful team today and for generations to come. Reliant, proud to be the official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's to those who never settle, never give in, and never accept good enough. The ones on the front line, from those we see to those we don't. The ones who go all in for all of us, all the time. It's what they were born to do, but there's so much we all can do to show that we care. So let's give the shot. Mask up, stay safe, and send our love to the front line.
You think you know CeeDee Lamb, but his family shares the real story after the game.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
What a first half that was. Antonio Brown, part of the 437 passing yards the two teams combined for. AB back in the end zone. Buccaneers on championship night, leading by 5. Welcome you to the Toyota Halftime. Mike Torino, Tony Hutty. If you are with us in the pregame, new teammate Drew Brees.
Damn, you don't got a voicemail or what?
The quarterbacks, we talked about that.
Should have been ringing for like a minute.
Both quarterbacks, Brady and Prescott, have been hot.
I love the Dallas game plan. They just need they're moving the ball. They just need to score touchdowns. They've got some turnovers.
Anyway.
To Tony's point, it's going to be about pressure and turnovers in the second half.
Get pressure in Brady's face, man. We need to dial up some stunts in the second half for Dan Quinn says.
They needed some time to get going last year.
Like I keep saying, Brady got a 110 QB passer rating when he's not under pressure. When he's under pressure, that drops all the way to 75. That's how you beat him. You got to put guys on him, get hands in his face, knock him on his ass. That's what you got to do to beat this kid. And you got to do it fast because he does not hold the ball very long. You got to get quick, immediate penetration. Make him throw the ball before he wants to. We got 3 turnovers already, 2 picks, 1 fumble. I think you could be gracious about the last one. It was a Hail Mary. That's not really, any kind of special stunt by the defense or, Brady making a bad decision. It's just, throw it as far as you can, and hopefully the guy catches it in the end zone. So you can't really put that on him. But on the stat sheet, it shows Cowboys 3 turnovers, but 0. And yet, we're losing the game. 21-16. Usually, if you're winning the turnover battle 3-0, that usually equates to you winning the game. But our offense hasn't really helped our defense out. Like I said, we shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times on a couple of drives. We got this game, Heat 2016. I believe we do. I'm holding on to it. Dak Prescott, 23 out of 32, 224 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Shannon Sharp was saying hard on him this morning, talking about Dak's not going to throw for 3 touchdowns. He got 2 already. He only needs 1 more to cover that. Total yards 232 to 245 in favor of Tampa. Dak's going 32 balls, guys. If he matches that in the second half, that's 64 balls. Coming off injury. Not playing in the preseason. Not practicing. That's crazy.
These second halves early in the season, big problems for defense. It's going to be very interesting. And somehow Dallas on defense has got to figure out a way to get pressure on Tom Brady. If they don't get to him, we're going to see continued throws up the field. We got much more ahead from Tampa, including a look ahead to Saturday with college football. But first, feel the power of Toyota hybrid SUVs.
Speaking of college football, the Longhorns look really good right now. Beat Louisiana 38-18 on Saturday, and it could have been 55-12 if we really wanted to, but we pulled our QB in the fourth quarter. Wasn't really trying to do nothing else. I've been waiting forever for the Longhorns to be good, and I've been waiting forever for the Cowboys to be good. If the Cowboys and the Longhorns can both be a force in the same year, happy fucking birthday to me.
On the 20th anniversary of 9/11, join NBC News for special editions of Today and NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt Saturday on NBC.
I feel like there was a year, I don't remember what year it was, like 10 years ago or something like that. The Patriots won the Super Bowl, the Boston Celtics won the NBA Finals, and the Boston Bruins won the Stanley Cup all in the same year.
To celebrate the win. What a moment! The thriller for Notre Dame at Florida State last week. Home opener Saturday, 2:30 Eastern. It will not be here on NBC.
Toledo's about to get murdered in that game.
Our streaming service, easy to sign up. You can do it right now. Go to peacocktv.com.
A lot of people thought Tulane was going to get murdered by OU. OU sucked so bad in that game, even though they won about 5 points. They dropped in the rankings from number 2 to number 4. They come out and let Tulane almost beat them 35-40. Alabama should rock Miami because of course they did.
Not good football on the defensive side, so they're gonna look to improve that against Toledo this week.
Breeze looks happy that he ain't getting clobbered in the backfield no more.
Purdue guys, but you're gonna love it. The broadcast there is so much fun.
Purdue Notre Dame the following week. We'll see for Toledo on Peacock coming up Saturday afternoon. We'll see how Chris Michelle for the second half. What a first half. Crump and Brady for the 99th time. Good for TV. Dallas gets the ball. Second half.
All right, it's the third quarter to start, man.
This has been the Toyota halftime. Let's go places.
Our kicker makes kicks, we have a chance. Yeah, if he makes them, we do. He's already missed one, and he missed the PAT. And the one that he missed was not very well. He missed 2, but the second one I don't really put on him. We were down for even kicking that. That was 60 yards. The first one was like 25 yards or something, and he shanked it wide left by 10 fucking miles. He's dealing with his back again, I think. The team misled everybody and made everybody think Zerline was fine and 100% ready to go, and clearly he's not. Clearly he absolutely is not. Dak looks amazing. Cowboy B83. I mean, when you consider everything, coming off injury with the ankle, he got the shoulder in training camp, didn't play at all in the preseason, didn't practice. It's been 11 months, 333 days to be exact, since he's played in an NFL football game. had 0 time with the offensive unit. And yeah, he looks good.
I didn't want to deal with finding a
No rust at all. Very little, if you can point out to anything. A lot of people surprised by that. I kind of expected Dak to come out and do exactly what he's doing. I expected that we would capitalize on a few more drives. We shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, like I said. Tampa's only outgained us by like 12 yards, 18 yards, something like that. But we're losing 21-16 despite winning the turnover battle 3-0. So I thought, but our defense is we probably might have scored if CD didn't drop that. I'll tell you what though, our defense got me ready to raise the roof. They're helping us out. I'm kind of getting worried because it's kind of flipped. Everybody thought it was going to be the offense helping the defense out. It's kind of the defense, our young defense with a new defensive coordinator and rookie Micah Parsons as a signal caller. People who weren't paying attention or don't know what it means or whatever. Micah Parsons got the green dot. That means he's calling the plays in on the defense. He's a rookie, and he's got a green dot. If that don't tell you how special this kid is and how highly they value him, I don't know what else to tell you. But our defense has really stepped up. Even I thought that they would be okay and kind of hang in. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect 3 first-half turnovers, even if you don't count the Hail Mary interception, 2 first-half turnovers. So
What a beautiful sight. The 66,000 are ready to welcome their Super Bowl champions. It's the Cowboys and the Bucs.
And offense need to get it together, man. Defense can't do everything. I feel like Friday Night Lights. It's hey, thanks, man. Cowboy B83. Thanks. I appreciate the love, man. Enjoy the game. Come back after. And I'll have my post game stuff. But yeah, feel like kind of Friday Night Lights. Kind of reverse. Coach Gaines is talking to Chavez in the state championship, and he's like, "Hey, man, basically, you playing like shit out there. You gonna let the offense do everything, or you gonna help us out some? I'm gonna help you out some. All right, good. Because if they score more than we do, we lose the game. Okay, so wake up." That's what I feel like somebody need to say to our offense. Our defense is playing out of their mind, out of their damn body right now, doing everything they can to not let this get ugly. Our offense needs to put the ball in the damn end zone. All right, third quarter. Let's go.
Cowboys will get the ball. It's Pollard back deep. Ready continues to kick off. And per usual, he sends that one through the end zone. Let's go to Michelle.
Al, Zeke Elliott had just 4 carries in the first half, and Mike McCarthy told me we're just responding to the defensive matchups that we're seeing. But he is very happy with the way Dak Prescott and the offense is taking care of the ball.
Time to go right now, Dak. Let's go.
He's ticked off about his team's 3 turnovers, saying they're not taking it from us. We're giving it to them. He said we've had miscommunication on
that fumble we took from the D-Law punched that shit out, and Gregory picked it up. The other interception, yeah, Diggs really didn't do nothing to earn that. It bounced off the receiver's hands and right into his breadbasket. But like I said, in recent years, that shit our D-backs usually fucking drop. So they still got to catch it.
Zach Martin not playing tonight. Connor McGovern has taken over for him, and he has had a tremendous first half.
Connor McGovern is playing
defensive lines and all
outstanding.
He's been picking up all the loops, all the stunts.
I almost forgot Zach Martin was gone.
And he is known as one of those strong guys. The Penn State Muller, I think.
So everybody thought that
not worried about him getting pushed back into the
McGovern was going to get pushed around like a rag doll. They was wrong. Come on, Dak. We out of time to be making excuses.
Third
3rd down.
Have the Cowboys 7 runs, 35 passes. Buccaneers defense, look at that. Last year, best in those 4 categories, and that's 2 years in a row.
They gave up 80 yards a game rushing. We gave up 160.
Defense, meanwhile, Mike Edwards, the safety,
That's a problem.
is up. They're already minus Murphy bunting on the back end.
Well, and Jordan Whitehead,
Another guy hurt.
the other safety who couldn't play because of a hamstring issue with him.
That's all we're gonna hear if the Cowboys win. Oh, all these guys got hurt for the Bucs. Nobody ever feels bad for us when it happens to us.
Jordan Whitehead would normally start.
You say pound for pound, the toughest guy.
I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I came on about 20 minutes before kickoff.
Quarterback rating against him last year on a lot of
And the third quarter just now started.
snaps. So he is an asset in the passing game. But so much of what's been happening here tonight for the Dallas Cowboys are just sort of these quick lateral throws, I think, to stay away from the pass rush and the big guys inside.
So that Dean has come in for bunting. They're also minus Chris Cooper, another safety. He is inactive tonight. And Andrew Adams available. And Winfield plays the other side.
You know, we are going to see this in the second half. It rained today. It's humid out here. It's not that hot, but cramping on opening day just happens. I mean, there's just no way to prepare for playing for 4 quarters of football in this kind of heat when you haven't been playing. I understand not wanting to play your starters, but there is a price to be paid on opening day.
Good news there, obviously, is Edwards is able to walk off. Looks fine.
Third down, Dak.
And his play resumes will be 3rd down and 5.
We have left too many points on the field today, and Raiders about to start making us pay for it if we don't do something about it.
Big 3rd down right here.
Cockrell comes in to take his place.
You almost feel like it's a turning point in the game right now.
I think the Cowboys are going to start spreading them out. They're awfully good in that secondary.
3rd and 5. Cowboys in a tight formation. Pressure is coming. Pass is right there.
Coop.
Cooper. What a start to the season. And Sue coming in, ready to plant Prescott. And the pass is caught there. That is his 6th catch of the night.
Al, look at this. Everybody, this guy actually dropped out. But Dak Prescott knows he's going to get drilled. He knows it. He takes the shot right in the ribs and put that ball right on the money. I am just blown away. And we know how great Tom Brady is. But for Dak Prescott to miss all of camp, to have the shoulder, 2 ankle surgeries, and come out here and play like this against this defense, I couldn't be more impressed.
Look at those numbers.
He's proven he deserved that money for all the doubters.
Stays in the air. Amari Cooper makes another catch. The 26th completion of the night for Prescott.
And you get it, right? You understand what.
Yeah, Zach took a pop and got right back up. He's taking a couple shots.
Here, and you want to test Dak Prescott. But I'll say this again. Dak Prescott was the #1 quarterback under pressure a season ago and for the last 2 years, since 2019. That guy knows how to play. And at some point you go, are we going to change? Are we going to adjust?
That wasn't good.
As he crosses the line, it's Andrew Adams who's come in for the moment to replace Mike.
We need points on this drive. I would prefer, obviously, a touchdown, but we need some kind of points. Bare minimum, a field goal. We cannot give this ball back to Tampa with nothing to show for it. We cannot. That other guy on the other side is too damn good.
This has been in the past when Devin White blitzes. He's the guy that more often than not they want to set up to come after the quarterback if they do blitz.
45 coming, looks like he is. Indeed he is. They pick him up. Prescott fires, and then at the 35.
Amari Cooper again. We killed him with Amari, man. His damn shoe come off. Amari Cooper said, I don't need no damn shoes. You better put that shit on and get back out there.
Elliott is not going to have a big rushing night, but what he has done, picking up the last guy in protection, has been huge.
Oh yeah, Zeke is amazing And let's pick up.
into that gap and taking them.
Woo!
Bounced in the air and incomplete.
That's a good play by Biotis there, being aware, knocking it back down. That was kind of floating around in the air for a little bit. That scared me.
Yeah, now they're starting to roll away a little bit and allowing these quarterbacks to take some chances. And
Our drive would get killed because Amari Cooper lost his damn shoe.
now would be the opportunity if you wanted to run the football.
That's our luck.
We're just getting shoe repair on the sideline.
Get your shoe back on, Amari. Hurry up.
34-yard line. Coming again. Pass is incomplete. A flag is thrown. In the secondary.
Defensive holding.
They went Adams' way again. Get the ball from Sean Hockley.
Pass interference.
Oh, pass interference. That's even better. That's spot
The
foul.
ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
There is Adams in for Edwards.
I mean, it's attack time. They know exactly what's going on. You have young players who probably have not practiced a whole lot, and you're going after them. Was that enough for a call? Apparently so.
It's issue. It is. Edwards back in the locker room getting an IV. 7 penalties tonight in the Bucks. Slipping out here, Pollard.
Come on, Tony Pollard.
Scampered to the
Almost called him tiny.
Paco makes the tackle there.
Third down again.
I mean, it's just almost comical for me to watch this because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won a world championship based on their front seven.
28 out of
Now,
39,
their secondary
270
played
yards,
great
2
playoffs. Don't
touchdowns.
take anything away. But that's the dominant force right there that you're looking at. And the Cowboys have not played against those guys tonight. They've
Not
looked
third
at
down, second down.
They
You know what I'm talking about.
one-on-one, get the ball out of their hands, not even trying to run the football.
And minus their all-pro guard, Zach Martin, on the COVID list. And as that snap, and the outside goes to throw, and it's Cooper coming back and maybe
Offensive line starting to give a little bit now.
they spot it in forward
Dak is
progress.
taking repeated hits back there,
Blitzing.
and he's getting up after each and every damn one of them, too.
First and goal.
That's comeback player of the year right there, number 4. And possibly MVP.
Pressure, perfectly timed. Nice play by Cooper. With the blitz coming off the edge that time by Adams.
He just stands in there and just,
He keeps.
he's not scared. He'll take right off into all that mess. He ain't worried about that leg or that shoulder. He's worried about winning. Like I said, people questioning Dak's mental toughness. He was going to be scared to get hit or something like that. That just don't make no sense to me. Everything he's been through, lost his brother to suicide, lost his mom, COVID, you know, everything. You don't get through all of that if you got a weak mind. I've been knowing how tough Dak is.
Second and goal. Play action.
There it is. Oh,
Out of bounds at 2 goes Elliott.
third and goal. We got to get in, especially tonight because I don't trust our kicker right now. Even right there, we might damn miss.
Wilson in the back of the end zone is going to come over. There's going to be a big hole now. Doesn't
I
mean
think that ball might have been a little off.
would necessarily
Let's see.
take him there, but that's a big opportunity.
Yeah, if that gets that ball down a little bit, Zeke walks the fuck in. That's just those little things. He's looked fine. He's looking way better than fine. But that's just those little things that comes from not playing preseason, you know, no training camp and all that. That'll come. Option? I mean, okay, I guess. Now what do you do? You throw zero line out there again?
Well, we talked about Blake
If you miss this one, we
Jarvis
can't kick it no more.
block here, but
If you miss this one, we got to go every 4th down from now on.
that block, understand the concept that was coming at him, and an open field tackle.
Zeke was
against
never going to get that
Ezekiel
edge.
Elliott. We don't see
He got
that
that way
very
too late.
often.
You do that about 2 seconds earlier, you probably scored. If Dak gets the ball down, you probably scored on the previous play.
It's a short one, it's a long one. Made one in between. Oh, baby. Plenty of drama, but that one is good as well. And it's a
Shouldn't be that much drama on a basically an extra point. but he actually did miss an extra point. So
Life's kind of unpredictable.
21 to
Like when the
19.
groceries arrive, the moment you remember everything you forgot.
I got to tell you, both these offenses are surprising me with how much they're struggling. I thought it was going to be.
Or when you discover our coupon is a thing you have to try, like now. Or when you could go to the store, but you also need to walk the dog, pack the lunches, and oh yeah, take the kids to school. You have children. For anything today brings.
Yeah, it should.
Groceries and more. Free same day.
But
Walmart Plus.
you know, I can't hang that 60-yarder on Zerline, especially they already knew like his back is fucked up, and they still tried him out there and try to make him kick 60 yards.
Exclusively FX on Hulu.
So I can't blame Zerline for that. But 31, yeah, you got no business as a professional kicker missing 31. If you can't make the 31, if your back's not right, I get it, but you shouldn't be out there. But he just came back and made, so he's trying to fight through it, and a part of you has to respect that. Because I know about back pain, and it don't feel very fucking good. So,
This is so crispy, juicy, and
but at the same time, yeah, it's admirable, it's honorable. You're trying to fight through the pain, but you got to ask yourself, at what point are you hurting your team by being out there more than you're helping? And that's why the coaches sometimes you got to save a guy from himself, because most guys, they got too much pride. They're not going to try to come in. They're not going to come up to you and tell you, hey, coach, I can't go. You're going to have to pull them and be like, no, you can't go. You're going to hurt us by being in there, and go with somebody else. Let's go D. I agree. We're going to get a Micah Parsons sack on this drive. That's what we need.
This look at 19 years ago tonight is brought to you by Walmart Plus. Reserved for Tom Brady. And that figures to be a spot that's reserved for Tom Brady for a number of years.
Well, I think it's going to be. You know, one of those, is he a one-year wonder, or is he going to be something for real? I feel that he's going to be for real, but like I
I
said,
had all those people back in the day that said Brady was going to be a one-year wonder are feeling dumb right now.
So I'm doing that game with John Madden. It's John's first year coming over from Fox to Monday Night Football. And we're talking about.
You can't even hate on Brady, man. Game got to respect games. So we're just going to see what our defense can do. Can they hold that line all the way to the end, or are they going to buckle?
That was a lot of fun. 14, Foxborough.
Let's go. Come on.
Brady will be going back to Foxborough week 4.
Also got to get the special teams under control. They need to focus on that in practice. That's about the 4th time that I've seen major special teams mistakes.
Bill Belichick and Tom Brady playing against each other. I think a lot of people might be watching that game.
You can lose games because of special teams. You can win games because of it too. It's something that's overlooked a lot, but it's just as important as the other two units.
From the 33 starting that backfield.
That's what he's starting to feel that pressure. He's tossing that ball before he wants to, and it's off target. And just like I said.
Number 300. T.B. Rice, 284. Drew Brees, 286. Bruce Matthews, 292. Brett Favre, 298.
I know Favre wanted to get to 300 so bad, too.
The first game he played, he's the second oldest starting quarterback in NFL history. Steve DeBerg was filling in for Chris Chandler back with Atlanta in 1998.
That's on the ground.
No.
If we can get them a 3 and out here, that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Talked about Tom Brady and what they've done over there. If this Cowboys offense could score a touchdown,
Man, this game ain't about to be over till like 11 o'clock.
They've had one touchdown there, 3 field goal attempts. They've made 2, but the Cowboys really have not been stopped much here. And Dan Quinn's defense has come up with a couple of turnovers.
The times we had to come off the field, we stopped ourselves. Shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties and missing field goals and everything else. That's a good point about Al Michaels there.
Brady
Oh.
flushed out. He just has to sling it away, and there's a flag down.
An intentional grounding. He was in the pocket.
So Brady under pressure for the few times tonight.
Hold. Offense number 78.
Oh, he declined that. He declined that all day.
It's fourth down.
So that's on worse. That was a third down play. Of course, they declined it to force him to punt right now.
You're starting to get some pressure now.
He's been tremendous tonight. He's working against one of the
We haven't sacked him yet.
best young tackles in the game, and you can see the late hold there. But Lawrence has really had a tremendous game plan up and down the line of scrimmage. It's not even close. He is their best defensive player.
Now we got to go down the field and score a touchdown.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 56. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still fourth down.
Cowboys are lucky it was 4th and 10 and not 4th and 5.
Yeah.
A rare 4th and 10.
That's Bradley and 9. That's not only a 3 and out, without gaining a single yard. Unless you count the penalty they just got.
Going over the tablet right now on the sideline. We got Pinion. He's going to send it down toward CD Lane.
Oh, they threw a CD back there.
13-yard line. Escaping. Decent run back. 12-yard return to the 25.
Robert could have got about 10 more yards out of that if he didn't stumble. He lost a lot of time because of that. All right. Now we go down the field and score. And we bring the fire to them. Take this lead, baby.
He's a serial killer. And now he's got an alien inside him.
You know how much I love an underdog.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
I mean, I hate commercials all the time, but I especially hate them during football games or any sporting event. It takes away from the mojo and the anticipation and the goosebumps. And
Keep your number and keep your phone. We'll even pay it off.
I think it'd be cool if they could just leave the camera on, the whole time, even if the players take breaks and stuff.
The new City Custom
But,
Cash
I understand why they can't do that. They need advertising money and everything else. So.
Just has fifth class this week, Rashida.
Janet, no pain, no gain, okay? Yeah, I know. It's just, hello? Claire? What? Fire.
Or always road tripping on empty day.
I told you this would happen. The light was not even on.
My head's starting to pound, man.
With the new City Custom Cash Card, it pays
It's
to
been
be
up
from
too
biggest
damn long.
gas stations, restaurants, and more. Earn 5% cash back to automatically adjust to your top eligible spend categories. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle.
Come on, Nuggets. With all that IT stuff we gotta do, let's fuel up with some chunky soup. Woo! Woo! Let's go, baby.
Fill up with 16 grams of protein per can and chunky, spicy chicken noodle.
French fries, come on.
Lunchtime is your halftime.
Cristiano Ronaldo has rejoined Manchester United.
Sit back, coach, and mind. This is football of the highest caliber.
Saturday on USA, Ronaldo returns to the Premier League. Manchester United, Newcastle.
Let us fuck around and win this game, man. Shit is gonna fucking.
We're caught up at the end of the month.
The world is gonna explode.
Brand new show. It's called Love Break.
But I knew it was possible.
Debuts Tuesday, September the 28th.
And for anybody who wanna say I did, you can go ahead and go look at my receipts. Go watch my video from yesterday. Go watch any video I made about it. I've been saying we can win this game. Oh, not what we needed at all.
Davis runs it back to the 19-yard line.
That's not on Dak. I don't think. I have to watch the replay. But it came off somebody's hands. I still don't necessarily mean it wasn't a bad throw, but.
And assuming the flag is on the run back and not on the play downfield, which it appears to be since the flag is in that direction, it'll be a short field for Tom Brady.
There you go, little Aaron Rodgers by Carlton Davis. This was another blitz off the edge and really picked up okay.
There were fouls by both teams on the play. Before the interception, tripping offense number 20. By rule, this penalty is declined. After the interception and during the return, illegal block in the back.
So it's going to stay
number 58.
Basically,
this
it's
10-yard penalty
Bucks
will
ball.
be enforced from the spot of the foul. It's first down, Tampa Bay.
So following with the Dallas penalty.
I'm going to have to watch that replay. I need to see what the fuck happened.
Tampa Bay penalty. That'll respot the football.
Yeah, you're going to see the blitz pick up out here. But Dak Prescott, I think, throws a great ball right here. Does that go in and out of the hands of CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah.
Let's take a little closer look.
Yeah, no. Dak, anybody who want to come out here and sit on Dak, don't even come talk to me about that.
But one heck of a throw right there. At the very least, as a receiver, you can't let it go through your hands. Balls that go through your hands are intercepted.
That's the second one CD dropped, and that one cost us big time.
There's the penalty on Barrett. But the one problem he had drops. So the ball now at the 35.
Just come out and score a touchdown next time you touch it, like you did last time.
Fournette is running back. Brady to the outside. That's going to be caught.
I told you, Brady smells blood, man. And we're about to get down by 2 scores, and that's what you don't fucking want.
One of the major changes for this Cowboys defense, Keanu Neal, a former safety, now playing inside linebacker for this very situation.
I think Neal could have made a play on that if he turned his body a little bit
tight
more.
ends down the field. He's always been a big hitter. That time, Gronk able to take advantage.
You need a turnover. They already got fucking 3. Turnover, hold him to 3. I know we're asking a lot. We've been asking you to stay it on your head all day.
Right now for this Dallas Cowboys defense, and it may pay off for them as we go deeper into this game. But they have been sort of interchanging. It's been Micah Parsons and Keanu Neal sort of playing in tandem, and Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch sort of playing in tandem on early downs on those run downs. So now they've got Parsons back in there. What they consider
Micah Parsons interception right now. Ready to wrap up, Micah. Hold him right here. Our offense has not put our defense in a very good position at all. All night they haven't. Our defense is doing everything they damn can. And I'll be the first motherfucker to sit on here and tell you I'm surprised. I thought they was going to hang in. I didn't expect them to play like this.
Something like that in college. One of the absolute top guys on run 4-3-9 at the linebacker position. That allows you to cover anybody on the field. Now here he is on the edge, probably with the blitz.
If you do that, you better fucking get there. There it is. Oh boy. You gotta go, Dak. You gotta go right now. Our defense is running out of gas. And I don't mean to say that to like, you know, that it's your fault that we're losing. It's definitely not. You're playing amazing. But you're making $75 million this year. This is the type of thing that you're going to have to do to get haters to shut up talking about you don't deserve that money.
Tampa Bay 28, Dallas 19.
It's talk to you about something?
We've talked about it. I got another 10 years left.
Not bad. This is big. What do you think?
I'm in. Let's call everyone.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yes, Jay. First, even if you wanted to come back, I wouldn't take you.
Yes, you would.
Yeah,
we would.
Right, we would. What's up?
I'm getting into crypto with FTX. You in?
I believe I'm in, but still hate you.
Understood.
Is he in?
Yep.
Did he say he hit you?
He did.
I get it.
Tonight, I'll be eating a club sandwich with fries and a side of mayonnaise. Wonderful. Mayonnaise? No fries. A little judgy, don't you? That's weird. So weird. Good morning, Hickory, Los Angeles. Who are we? The Rockets are.
Let me go get in on the chat here, see what people are saying. CeeDee Lamb need to stop dropping fucking balls. That's one thing I know. I was mad enough after the first one. And I know his haters is going to come out and put that on Dak. Saying some stupid shit like, oh, he shouldn't have thrown a triple coverage. He should have run it. He just scared to get hit, even though he ran it earlier. Or something dumb like that. He dropped a dime. He put that damn ball exactly into CeeDee Lamb's hands. That's you got to catch that. If you're CeeDee Lamb, you got to catch that. You want to be talked about like one of the dynamic receivers in this league. You can't let that ball go off your hands into the defender. Even if you don't catch it, you can't let that happen. I don't put that on Dak at all. And anybody that does, I don't even want to hear nothing about it. I'm going to just not even talk to you because I done said what I got to say. Who would have thought we'd be sitting here congratulating the defense on a game well played and fucking screaming at the offense to step it up?
Now let me show you some next level football here. Rob Gronkowski knows he's got DeMarcus Lawrence, right? That's who he's going to have to block. But because they also know that, now Dallas is going to blitz right there with Donovan Wilson. But when Gronk sees Wilson go, he knows that Lawrence now has to cover him one-on-one. Watch Tom Brady's eyes. He sees the whole thing happening. The minute that the blitz comes from Wilson, he knew no way that Lawrence was going to be able to cover Gronk back. Just brilliant stuff.
Preparation. By the way, guys can wear different numbers this year than they used to. So if you're seeing a guy wear 6, which was limited quarterback in the past, it could be almost anybody. Now here goes Elliott to the outside. Around the corner he goes. A skipping step there, and his biggest gain of the night by far. Gain of 13. Brady and Gronk.
We're down by 9 right now.
2 touchdown passes. That's 86 during the regular season.
You got to get a touchdown, then our defense is going to have to step up again and stop them from scoring.
That's 100 of the 102 that Gronk has caught. He caught one from Garoppolo in New England, caught one from Blake Gabbert last year here. First and 10, passes made, gain of 7.
We can't kick a field goal here, even if we make it. You start to get that feeling that Tom Brady's starting to figure this shit out, and they're going to start stretching us out. So you got to hang in. You got to match what they do. They score a touchdown, you better score a touchdown. They kick a field goal, you better still score a touchdown. Ram me up on it.
Guys want to come down here for those reasons. Oh, yes, they did. Second down and 30. Being a one-tone Conference setting up third and short, over 5 minutes away in the period.
Dak does look good.
Yeah, it's amazing to me though watching this.
Zeke looks good the few times that we gave it to him. I think he's only got stuff to the line like one time.
But up front to have Lyle Collins.
Other than that, he's getting like 4, 5, 6 yards every time. He busted it for 10 right there. I don't know why we stopped.
This team's
Schultz. Who picks up 9 to make it 2nd down and 1.
63 receptions for Dalton Schultz this season ago after just 13 combined in his first 2 years. And there's a guy that you just go ahead and write this down. Kellen Moore is going to be a head coach in this league very, very soon.
He was kept on when McCarthy took over. Last year, retained him as the offensive coordinator from the former state. 22-yard line. Darius Elliott. He gets wrestled down at the line of scrimmage by Devin White.
You better not try and do.
What y'all think, man? Y'all think we got this game?
Yadic is going to try and go there and then.
I think we got it.
No chance. Devin White is too fast for that.
Even with the offense struggle so far, for some reason, I think we got it. I think our defense is going to continue to step up, and our offense is going to get their head out of their ass and start to put points on the board.
19, number 5 overall.
It's been a dogfight, man.
Prescott's thrown for 295 yards. That'll take them over 300. So the 32 goes Lane.
Better get this first down right now.
They're backing off the blitz a little bit now and playing
If Zerline made his 2 field goals and made that PAT, we would be 26 to 28 right now. Driving down to take the lead. That's why kickers are important. Don't let people sit here and tell you that they're not.
I'm not so sure.
Kickers will win you and lose you games.
32, it's 3rd down and 1. Action on the roll and the throw, and that's caught. And that will move the chains again. It's Dalton Schultz making the catch, first down.
Nice job by Kellen Moore. He knows what I know about trying to run the football against this Tampa Bay defense, and he doesn't care. He has great faith. He thinks that his stars are lining up out there at wide receiver and playing quarterback. And he has just turned the game over to them.
34 out of 46.
They have to get the thing in the end zone. All night long, they've been marching up.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like Zeke has done okay the couple of times that he's ran. I didn't see him get stoned that much.
One more.
Oh, wow.
Escapes. Stanley's going to run. Pick up a couple. Gets stripped by Devin the right. 2 minutes to play in the 3rd.
But that
doing his best Eli Manning impression. Only thing that play was missing was a helmet catch.
Right in his face, right towards that bad ankle. He hangs in there. He escapes. McGovern keeps blocking. He doesn't quit on the play. And instead of
McGovern has held up really well. I mean, I thought he was going to hold up okay, but he's even surprising me. I think Zeke could probably hit that edge.
After a gain of about 4 yards. Big 3rd and 4 upcoming.
Yeah, they're using all their wideouts as crackback blockers now. They're trying to make sure that Monte David and Devin White can't pursue down the field. And then it really turns to the cornerbacks with both Jamel Dean and Carlton Davis, both really good tacklers on the outside.
Final minute of the quarter.
Come on, Dak. You got this, man. You got this, buddy. There it is.
To the end zone.
Boom!
Amari Cooper with a touchdown.
Get up, Amari. Don't you dare stay down. We can't lose you right now.
Touchdown number 2 tonight. Catch number 10.
Well, they finally did come back and
This dude stood up here and said that he was the best receiver in the league. He was going to come out here and show
the
me.
entire National Football League. And honestly,
And this is what he's doing.
Coming in the game, and just the fact that Tampa Bay is thin at the quarterback position. I swear, Al, I went up and down this roster 100 times. I thought that was their only flaw. They got somebody hurt. It happened tonight. Dak Prescott's been taking advantage.
depth.
Come on, zero line.
You want Cooper, we mentioned before. He, like Prescott, coming off offseason ankle surgery, really quick, is just good again. Kissing the left side of
It's 33-28 right now. Zero line made all his other kicks. His 2 field goals and his PAT. I'm just putting that out there in the air. I'm not trying to shit on him because I know that he's hurt and he's trying to fight through it. But we would literally be winning this game right now. For all those people that thought we was going to get blown out, we're losing by 2, and we would be winning by 5. I know the game's not over yet, and the only score that matters is the final one when the clock is at 0, but I'm just saying. Anybody still think that's the same Cowboys team from last year? They didn't have Dak, it didn't have the whole line, and Zeke was out of shape with every fucking thing else. Y'all are stupid. Everybody who said that is stupid. Clearly, Dak being back was going to make a difference. Clearly, Zeke being in shape and having his head in the game was going to make a difference. Clearly, the whole line being healthy again, even though we don't have Jackson tonight, but you haven't really noticed, was going to make a damn difference. Y'all just haters, man. Everybody saying that, just haters.
For the employee discount. But speaking of deals, our regular guys like me, you're getting the Patrick price. That can't be real, right?
Yeah, we need the defense to step up again.
Even yours, typical sneakerhead.
Wow. Just anyone though?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
What if one choice could change your whole life?
So, Joe, what is it that you want to do?
Nothing's ever good enough.
2 hours and 57 minutes on the stream, and it's not even the 4th quarter yet.
What if we're not attachments?
Divorce papers.
You have 40 days to respond.
I guess I got 40 days to convince you.
Let us fuck around and win this game, man. I might go crazy. I'm going to do my best to contain it, but I might go crazy. Not because I would be shocked and I didn't think we could do it. Anybody who's been following me and seeing my recent videos knows I knew we could do it. But then I get to throw it in everybody else's face, including these bum-ass Cowboy fans who said we couldn't do it.
Downtown Tampa, tonight's aerial coverage is being brought to you.
Got Cowboy fans talking about we're going to lose by 35 points and it's going to be over at halftime. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Good game. What a way to open the year. It's Prescott. Well, I think he's answered a few questions. 35 to 47.
You seen Dak on the sideline too, right? They're getting fired, them boys.
3 touchdowns and a touchback here. Some of the numbers inside the game here. Dallas has run 63 plays, had them all almost 30 minutes. 2-1.
Tampa Bay's only run 37. We doubled them in time of possession. We damn near doubled them in plays.
Too fast. But it may be a factor here because defensively, especially with some of the injuries now in the secondary, you start to wear down a little bit on Tampa's defense.
Let's go, defense. Turnover. Turnover. Make them believe, y'all. Make them believe. Get there, Wolf Hunter.
Chase him down, but not until he picks up the first down. Vander Esch runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, Vander Esch in there on some of the early downs that they think were more the run downs. And
If they go down the field and score, and then we go down the field and score, and it just ends up with us trading touchdowns to the end of the game, that results in them winning. Our defense going to have to get a stop. At least one stop.
this organization,
Maybe a second one if our offense fucks up.
most targeted player, 25% when he was in the game.
Let's go.
But after, they're still going after.
Our run defense is much, much better. That's a flag down.
Penalty downfield near the 50-yard line on the other side of the field on what will be the final play of the third quarter.
A heck of a play by Leighton Vander Esch.
With a busy night. checking with the Tampa Bay side on what do they want to do here.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 7. This is a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down. Tampa Bay has elected not to extend the quarter. This is the end of the third quarter.
There you have it officially. 2026.
Get those scores up, y'all. This is it. 28-26. You know, there's a lot of haters with their mouths on the floor right now, but this isn't good enough. Let's finish it. Let's finish it right now. Eastside Herald proves my point. If we blow so hard, what does that say about Tampa? That's the only response you're going to get, too. I'll let the people in the chat deal with you if they want to.
What we do here is very important. This job means everything to me, and it should to you, too. It does. It's moist. It is moist. It is moist. We're supposed to pull over because there's an emergency vehicle on the road. I don't see any emergency vehicle. We are that emergency vehicle.
From the stars of Super Troopers, the True TV original Tacoma FD.
We got this, man. I feel like we got it. I feel like we got it. Our defense going to have to step up, though, one more time.
And you can fearlessly face the unknown. You still can. With this number of rocks you can depend on for life, you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, because Dak has such a history of choking, right? All right, I'm gonna wait for you after the game, too. We'll see if he's still here, or see if he come back. I bet you one of the dumb ones that said that was thinking it was gonna be over in the first quarter or some dumb shit like that. That's why you mad.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you locally by WinStar World Casino and Resort.
Oldest head coach and starting quarterback duo in the history of the league. Bruce Arians at 68. Tom Brady rolling along at 44. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, and Shelton Koya opening night. Good game, real good game. 28-26.
Well, your team's not even playing, and you're here watching the game with me, Eastside Herald. So I appreciate the compliment.
On the ground. Last hold there, 7-yard gain for Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, it's that old double block, you know, that we talk about. They double team everybody inside and just slam it in there with a big guy like Fournette. Double here, got a double here, and just get them going that way. Big Brent Urban in there, getting the other end of that double team. He's one of the top run players in football, and he was on his heels that one.
Let's go defense.
Second and 3, Fournette makes up. He was not particularly happy during the
Third
end of
down.
the season, sharing time with Ronald Jones, and Arians basically sat him down and said, "Hey man, you gonna buy in or not?"
Yeah, and he had a completely different change of attitude. Hey, you got to remember, Fournette was with the 4th overall pick.
Third and short, but we stopped him on 3rd and short before, but it's the money quarter now.
In college, he was one of the greatest college football players I think I've ever seen. And then
This is when Brady's other personality comes out sometimes.
so a few surprises here this season.
Well, we got to try to not let that happen.
At 38 yards from scrimmage, Brady trying to convert a 3rd and 2. Two-man rush, and the pass got away and caught. Speaking of Evans, only one catch until now. There's number 2. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, Mike Evans, one of the very best.
We're going to be talking about Zerline a lot
When one-on-one,
if this differential holds.
Because where you get them one-on-one, they're just going to win that battle. And
If he's that hurt where he can't make a 30-yard field goal, and I know he made another one from the same distance, but if he's that hurt that he can't make that, he shouldn't be out there. If they've been having him in practice, they've been having him in training camp, they know what his situation is. And they obviously didn't do anything about it. They didn't try to bring nobody in. And they were just going to let him go like that. And it could, if we lose, it could very well be that that was the difference in the game, along with CD's drops and every fucking thing else. But with all the mistakes we made tonight, to only be down 2 in the fourth quarter, that says a lot about where we are. And the fact that we didn't, our offensive guys didn't play together in the preseason. Dak didn't play in the preseason. Didn't do training camp. Our defense, man, I'll tell you what. Those boys have impressed the hell out of me. They got Bill out there.
You mentioned look a little gimpy there, but he stays in the game, drops that one, 3rd down and 10.
I don't know if Trayvon got a hand on that. He got his hand on that. Just barely got his fingernail on it. Affected the trajectory of the ball. So I'll take that back. We didn't get lucky.
3rd down and 10.
Jordan Lewis got his hand in there. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he dropped it. He got behind the defense and he dropped it.
Now, I'm just going to say this is the hardest catch for a receiver. Now, we didn't see what happened. He was looking over his inside shoulder. The ball's in the air. He's going to try and flip his head around the other way. And the perspective is just so tough. That's a play that is so hard to come up with. And that was close. You don't see Godwin drop many. He did have the little run in the playoffs last year, but I think he had like 6 drops his whole career, 7 and like something crazy.
So I said earlier that I was hoping this don't turn into the Romo Denver game.
Very, very sure.
And thankfully it has not been that.
He's averaging 52 yards per. CD Lamb is back there. Falls for it, fair catch. And makes it at the 6-yard line. So a little bit more than 3 minutes into the fourth. 28-26 in favor of the Super Bowl champs.
No such thing as moral victories. There is when you had dumb fuck saying it was going to be over in the first quarter, probably like you did. Obviously, you would rather win the game, but we've clearly grown a lot from last year. Dan Quinn putting in work, this defense putting in work, Micah Parsons coming in work, putting in work, Dak coming in, fucking not even missing a beat, picking up exactly where the hell he left off. That's what I said. His team ain't even playing. He probably gonna try to troll me right now. Oh, I'm a Bucs fan. Oh, you're not. His team's not even fucking playing. He here watching the game with us. So appreciate the support, man.
Someone has a question back. Hello. Hi. Carl from Waukegan. I was just wondering about your Caesars Sportsbook app, and I did some digging, and apparently I can only get my Caesars rewards on the Caesars Sportsbook app.
Yes, Carl. Only Caesars is going to be able to give you Caesars rewards. They're my rewards. Why would someone else give them to you, Carl, if it's called Caesars rewards? It's Caesars rewarding you.
We've been at this for 3 hours and 9 minutes. It's 10:10.
You're a psychopath. Professional. Come shop. Rated R. Only in theaters September 17th.
This commercial is so damn stupid. But it's catchy. All right, have the courage of your convictions, Eastside Herald, and come back after the game is over. I'm sure you probably will if the Bucs win. Come back if they lose. I bet you won't. Because you're a coward, that's why. It's all y'all cowards talk the same.
Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
Oh, waiting all day for Sunday night.
Garrett, to get us started, Sunday night, 3 nights from tonight, it's the Bears at the Rams. This drive begins on the 6-yard line.
Amari's balled the fuck out. He pretty much had to. He stood right up there and told everybody in the world that he's the best receiver in the league, that he's going to go through. So he had no choice but to ball the fuck out. And he has done exactly that.
How about this now? Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones has to be thrilled already with what he's seeing out here on Dak Prescott. But if he were to come in,
Imagine if Dak actually got a preseason.
some game-winning drive, 95 yards down the field, this would be really something special.
Second and 8.
Oh.
As we check in with Michelle.
Yeah, let me just tell you quickly, Michael Gallup is not in the game. Questionable with a left ankle injury. He came out early on Dallas' last series, got a lot of medical attention. Prior to that, 4 catches, 36 yards. He had been productive now.
Rub some dirt on it. Get back out there, Gallup. No excuses either. If we lose, don't be talking about, well, we only lost because Gallup got hurt. It's got to be next man up. Gallup's not that. You can make up for a receiver.
And it's 4th down. So the schedule sets up nice. They come out of here with a win. Who knows?
Yeah, Al, they really were going after the single coverage guy again. But Carlton Davis has just played a really good game tonight. All the stuff they were doing to Jamel Dean in that first half, we're not seeing working against Carlton Davis. I tell you, this guy has had a nice night tonight, too. I've seen him making some good returns.
Jerry not going to have no fingernails left after this game is over.
1989. Good booming kick. Off the foot of Brian Anger on a 7-yard run back there. Jalen Nichols.
That dude got a cannon for a leg. If it comes down to a game-winning field goal for Greg Zuerlein, his time expires and he fucking makes it, I won't bitch about the other ones that he missed.
Serena Wonderland. Serena Wonderland.
You cannot be serious.
Get your TV.
The turnover would be nice.
Live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
You're gonna do that every time?
When people ask for Smirnoff cocktails, Anthony Anvil Anderson always comes through with the big plays.
Don't close your eyes.
They do.
With FanDuel Fantasy, you can make your dream team a reality again and again. Make your pulse go up and down and up again. Your team rises in the ranks with every play all day long. And if you get your lineup just right, you can make big season-long wins without the season-long waits. Make every small moment add up to one big moment with FanDuel Fantasy. New customers play free all season long. No deposit required. FanDuel, make every moment more.
There's still plenty of football left. But if the Tampa Bay Brady's go down the field and score a touchdown, it's going to start to get really scary. Because then you're down 9 again, and, depending how much time is left.
Know the playground. Toyota. Let's go places.
We in the money time now. We got to get some stops.
Big X tax a new keg every 35
Preferably a
cents.
turnover, but
For
at least some
so
stops.
fresh. Are you crying?
No.
To the greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Tonight's kickoff special being brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Applebee's Fancy Life Date Night Menu. That's the way it looked on this field last February. Buccaneers' first to ever host a Super Bowl. Brady and company walking off with the Lombardi to cap an 8-game winning streak.
I think when they unveiled the banner, Tom Brady, here we go again.
Yeah, what can
Big deal.
old Pat. Brady in one-handed by Gronkowski.
You got bailed out last time. Godwin dropped that.
Like this, if you catch one,
That's not one he usually
catch
drops.
one like that.
And we had to cap. We needed to capitalize. That's what I was talking about. That's the type of stuff. They just give you stuff like that. You got to capitalize on.
Of a 60-story building. We have it on tape and we'll show it to you. Second down and 3.
Let's go defense. Get in there, Micah. Get in there, Randy. Get in there, Trayvon. Get in there, D-Law.
Escapes to a run of traffic. Turns it into a nice game. Talking about Gronkowski, so take a look at this. There's a helicopter 600 feet up there. 60 stories up. Looking up. Shading his eyes. Complete.
That what's your reaction? Okay, crazy. So piece of cake here, right? No problem.
Not at all. Give it to Brown on the end of the round. Antonio to the 40-yard line. Gets his helmet taken off. And walks Lawrence in the second down.
Antonio Brown, when you look at some of the numbers that he's put up in his career, and of course he's got that $1 million smile of his, they're just remarkable. I mean, it's just almost unbelievable.
28, so if they get a field goal, then it's
And yet, because of
31-26.
some off-the-field stuff, he sort of faded to the background.
We win the game with a
until last
touchdown.
year, he really had a lot to do with that Super Bowl championship.
Second down and 4.
If they had scored a touchdown, you're getting into crunch time. I don't think, have we sacked Brady at all? I don't think so.
And that's going to be Fournette making the catch for a first down. Parsons covering on the play.
We may look back at the end of this game and say this was the biggest play of the game. I thought Micah Parsons had this all the way. Tom Brady going to the ground, a throw he should have never made. This is a bad play by Tom Brady, and Leonard Fournette, who dropped the little screen pass before, may have just made the play of the night. That could have easily been a pick six, and believe me, they would not have caught Micah Parsons.
Defender. So they pick up the first down.
Let's go defense.
34 is moving along the offensive front and flag.
Yeah, false start like a motherfucker. I saw that shit live.
Was moving. Left guard 74.
It's that old video. False start, everyone but the center.
Before the snap, false start, offense, number 74. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still first down.
And you knew it was on the offense anyway, because if it's on the defense, they're going to
One of
just
the
have
great
to play it.
matchups in this game, we knew it from the beginning, would be Christopher Wirfs against DeMarcus Lawrence. And Lawrence is just the best player for the Dallas Cowboys on the defensive side. But watch Wirfs just coming off and slamming it and protecting it. They've been going at it all night long, and it's been sort of one of those draws, you know. I mean, it's really I don't think I could declare a winner in that one.
Need one more big stop out of y'all, B.
First and 15 now. Brady over the middle. Caught and picking up some extra yardage as Mike Evans fighting his way to the 30-yard line. Again, not Brady is now at 296, so 4 yards shy. Before this season is done, before it's probably too far along, he's going to eclipse Drew Brees' career passing yardage record.
That clips every record because he never quit. He'd be out there forever. And he and Bruce Arians, you can tell. You look at some of the average depth of target numbers for Tom Brady since coming over with Bruce Arians. No risk it, no biscuit philosophy. Brady has embraced it.
76. Got this off the Fournette. Been very close to getting that first down. Hurts makes the stop.
Yeah, let's take a look at Tom Brady a season ago. just under 10 yards.
Feel like the clock's starting to become your enemy here if you don't take this ball away.
Here's the amazing part. He also had the fourth fastest time to release. So if you're working it down the field, you're thinking you got to take a little time to sit in the pocket and do that. He's doing both, and I don't know how you do that.
He's now thrown to 303. Two. Take the end around the ground and throw it to him. Southern Stephanie's out of bounds to 20 yard line, second down.
Now you got to think this is the game right here, because if Tom Brady puts a touchdown up on the board,
2 possessions.
Yeah, now you're in a tough spot. But if they hold them to a field goal here, it is game on for Dak Prescott for one final drive.
And they not just gonna sit there and let an onside kick roll around until we catch up to it like the Falcons did either. Let's go. We gotta stop them right here now. Start down. We need this.
And you're right. This is huge now for the Dallas defense to keep this as a 1 possession game. 3rd and 1 at the 14.
Still plenty of time. Dak Prescott, but you have plenty of time. Everybody has all their timeouts. Tom Brady, this is the difference in the game right there. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
There's a nose sack on Van and fullback.
Oh.
And he helps lead the way.
Oh.
Whenever he keeps those legs moving, he's able to pick up the first down.
Almost got him.
Taking down to 5.5 left in regulation.
You called it out. Vita Vea, watch this. This is stymied, but when Vita Vea hits the pile, the Dallas defender goes
Big
immediately
dude right there.
and that's how the first down was picked up. Great bit of strategy there by Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich.
First time he's done it tonight.
Oh, they're content to letting this shit run all the way down now.
Amazing athlete for 347. He got back in the lineup. It had a lot to do with that Super Bowl win.
Ready?
Ooh.
And he loses it in the end zone. And Jordan Lewis is going to come back with it to the 12-yard line.
Do you just drop it or do we knock it out? I mean, it's the same result either way, but
And the Cowboys with a gigantic takeaway.
I don't want haters talking about that the Bucs gave us the game.
Just trying for that extra yardage.
Who's at this down?
Well, the Cowboy is hurting.
The guy who made the play, DeMonte KZ, who's going to come out. Now you're going to see the spin move, and so you're really.
Oh yeah, he just put that helmet right on that ball.
Chris Godwin, and the hit just took.
No, we took that away.
He was coming out of that spin by KZ, got his helmet right on the football, right there, and out it comes. But this clearly was one of those plays that you wish Jordan Lewis had left in and given you the ball on the 20-yard line.
And KZ got hurt when he got up and he ran into Antonio Brown. But he's trotting off the field right now.
So Godwin's had a couple of chances for big plays and didn't make it. But for KZ,
It'll be all right, KZ.
With Dan Quinn from Atlanta, humongous player.
4 turnovers. 4 turnovers. You can argue one of them. Okay, throw interception in zone on a Hail Mary, whatever. We took the ball away 3 times. They did not give it to us. We took it away. So a lot of guts running it right now.
Only had one good run tonight, 13 yards.
I think we're going to probably try to hold the ball now.
A total of 29 yards. So on the other 9 carries, he's had
We're not trying to let Tom Brady touch this ball again.
Paul, I think, has always been one of my favorite players to watch play.
You can drive it down to like the 5-yard line, kick a field goal with like 4 seconds left.
Never gives up. He had the accident. His hand, but he just keeps on tipping.
This is it. This is a game right here.
Prescott. Bouncing off underneath.
They're going to give you that underneath stuff all day. This is when you earn your check, Dak.
Next snap will be
Defense kept his head all game. It's on you now. Defense can't do nothing else.
It's going to be really interesting whether or not you would go for it down here on the fourth down instead of all three timeouts.
I wouldn't think so, but who knows?
And you got to hold them out of the end zone no matter what, right? A field goal still gives you a chance. If you punt it to Brady at midfield, he's probably running out the clock on it.
Maybe when you saw all the timeouts at 2 in the morning with an action going on up front. They whistle a dead play is going to be, it's offside, is going to be against Tampa.
McGovern moved, and I
Okay.
thought the Tampa Bay defender went across the line of scrimmage, which I believe would have allowed him to move, and it would be against Tampa.
Initial call was defense. We'll
Neutral
see.
zone infraction.
It is.
3rd and 1.
It's a 5-yard penalty and still 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, McGovern is an unsung hero of this game. That was a worry spot for a lot of people with Zach Martin being out. McGovern's held it down. Yeah, Sue came across.
Here comes the rookie. Either way, it's 3rd down and 1.
Either way, it was a huge penalty down 3rd and 1. I think they would go.
CD Lamb comes out of the backfield, throw it to him, makes the catch. That's going to move the chains. And he's up to the 25-yard line. So a huge conversion here. With another 3.5 to go in the 4th.
You know, CD Lamb isn't the route runner that Amari Cooper is just yet, but he is so dynamic with the ball in his hand. Some of the plays he made in college, I don't think I'll ever forget. He had plays where he was making 5-6 guys miss tackles and taking the ball all the way to the end zone.
There's Cooper.
And caught by Amari Cooper.
We only need like the 35, but with Zerline's back, I feel better being a lot closer. I feel better getting the touchdown. But there comes a point when you're like, you know, how much more do you risk, you know, something going wrong?
Goes this way, takes one step, and that was just enough, but he still almost got back there.
Four-man rush.
No picks.
Oh, Prescott finishing. Got rid of
Was it
it.
a fumble?
Is the question.
Was it a fumble?
The officials are looking around and they go, no, no, no.
Oculi was not.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's
Please reset
what
the
I
game
thought.
clock to 2 minutes, 23 seconds, and it's 2nd down.
I'm about to
There
throw my
was some
damn net.
hesitation. There was some waiting on that. Arm coming forward.
Yeah, that's incomplete.
I mean, just
That's incomplete as fuck.
plow through yardage. Man.
How about the strength of Dak to keep that arm going forward and finish
This
that
guy
throw?
is nasty. Not only is he huge and he covers like both gaps, maybe 3 gaps inside, he has pass rush moves and he has the ability to affect the quarterback like that. Not many 350 pounders do.
Just around last season, broken ankle, but did come back in the Super Bowl.
Zerline's got a chance to
2nd down and 10.
redeem himself. We'll see. We're winning already if he makes his other ones 33-28.
Prescott stepping up. Fires. Caught on the sideline here. CD Lamb.
I fucking threw
Zone, however.
my pod out.
I believe going over things with umpire.
Hold it. Offense
Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
Replay, 2nd down.
Of all guys along that front, it's Tyron Smith.
Come on,
That's the
Tyron.
bunch.
If he was getting the edge, he was going to be able to turn the corner. And I think Tyron Smith just grabbed him at the last second.
Yeah, that's a good play. Or that's a good call. I don't like it, but
There. He had no room at all to step into this throw at all and just dropped it in there perfect.
Oh, yeah, 2nd down. and 20.
seems like it's always the offensive line costing the state in games and penalties. I don't know why, but maybe it's just me, but that's what it seems like. Come on.
Either Prescott throws into traffic and then it'll be caught. That's Wilson.
2 minute warning.
Action now, Gallup out of the game for the moment. So now you got a third down and 10. Now I'm with you. I think in terms of, as we come to the 2-minute warning, if you go to fourth down, you got to go for it. We'll find out. 2-minute warning. A beauty on opening night in Tampa.
Let us look around and win this game, man.
Wow, it really turned out great.
Yeah, and with the money we saved with Navy Federal Credit Union, it was practically free.
You know, I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Somebody on Facebook just said we got to give an extra congratulations to Amari Cooper for doing this shit on the road. He likes to do this stuff at home a lot, but he likes to disappear in road games. But you want to come out and say you're the best receiver in the league, your skills have to travel with your body. And my God, if he hadn't done that tonight. Well, we're going for it on fourth down. Either way you cut it down.
Welcome back, football fans. We'll see you in the first.
Earlier in the drive, way back there when it was like 4.5 minutes to go, you can argue punt or not. Right now, there's no argument. There's less than 2 minutes to go. You're absolutely going for it on fourth down. I don't care if you have 3 timeouts. Because that means you're forcing your defense to get a 3 and out at that point. If they get even 1 first down, that's it. So.
Go wherever your wild side takes you. Toyota. Let's go places.
The next 10 years starts today. An unprecedented partnership between Verizon and the NFL. Starting right now with 25 stadiums live.
I would absolutely love this win, but I couldn't be prouder of these guys, especially on the defense.
The future of the game.
The way
Offense kind of got me mad a little bit. I thought they were going to be the ones. I thought the defense was going to be the one struggling late in the game, and the offense was going to have to keep the center. And I was fearing that we might just have to straight up outscore them. But it's been the opposite of that that's happened. So like I said, Dak is doing all of this without a preseason, without training camp, without anything. And that's this man hasn't played a football game in 11 months, y'all.
First things first. It's 3rd and 11.
Come on. It's time. Point at something, change at something.
A lot of verbalizing at the line of scrimmage. What's coming?
Boom!
That CD Lamb has been very close to field goal range.
I don't want Tom Brady touching this ball again. That's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to score with too much time, and he's going to come down, and the defense is not going to stop him. We need to start thinking about running this down now. I think, as much as I'm afraid to, I think you got to trust. I think you just got to trust Zerline right now. I am beyond afraid if Brady gets with any amount of time at all.
How's that? Pretty quick.
Is that another false start?
Was there a timeout called before the action up front?
Before any of the potential fouling action, timeout the Dallas. They're first.
Set up for a fantastic finish. 1:51 to go.
USA, this is Stephanie. Hi.
It's been a story of redemption all game long. CeeDee Lamb redeeming himself once again for that other ball he dropped that turned into a pick. Maybe Zerline redeems himself.
Mr. Gronkowski, USA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
I'm afraid of giving the ball back to Brady with too much time.
It's still only for the military community.
What happened to me is wrong.
The accusation's false. And she is my wife.
I will not be silent.
this man do nothing but evil.
I request a duel to the death. If you lose this duel,
Your wife will be burned.
This looks interesting.
He repents for what he has done.
the last duel we did our only in theaters.
I might check that out. That should look good.
Feel spark again in our powerful hybrids. Toyota, let's go places.
Thursday Night Football is only on NFL Network. Saquon and the Giants. Chase Young and Washington. It's an NFC East.
I know you were saying that to be funny, but that ain't no bullshit.
September 16th to 8th, only on NFL Network.
I've seen how crime in New York City has changed. But the bullets, the bodies, it's still the same.
That's why we keep fighting.
Together.
Or as you, you're a sexual predator.
Oh yeah, Law and Order coming back this month. The 23rd, I think.
Your job is to catch scumbags.
That show been on for fucking ever.
Tomorrow's a brand new day.
Does it come down to this man? He's had an erratic night, obviously. 2 out of 4 field goals, misconnected.
I don't know why they tried that one from 60. They knew he was hurt. We lucky that they didn't get a field goal out of that. Because if they did, then it's 31-26. Fucking run the ball, make them use their timeouts, and then even if you do give it back to them with time left, then they're they don't got timeouts. And I know it's Brady, that will only hinder him so much, but you got to do something to try to make it harder for him if he does get the ball back. You can't give him the ball back with a minute left and 3 timeouts. Of course, we got to get points before any of that even fucking matters. If he gets the ball back right now, that's it.
So Elliott sets up a 3rd and it's what, 6. And stop here. Tampa takes a timeout there first. 1:42. Teams trying to go back to back. We talked about it at the very top. Packers did it.
Everybody talking about the Bucks going to go 17-0 though. 20-0 all the way to the Super Bowl. How funny would it be if they lose their first game?
In the 70s, Niners did it. Cowboys did it. Broncos did it with Mike Shanahan and Elway in 97 and 98. And the Patriots are the last to do it 03-04.
I am not playing for field goal here. I am not. I'm not giving Tom Brady, if you make it, I'm not giving Tom Brady back the ball. I'm playing for it all right now.
Agreed. 3rd down at 6. They just converted a 3rd and 11. Pressure coming. Steps away. Flips it for Elliott and makes a catch. Flag is down. So he's not 5 yards shy of it with a penalty.
Oh, my goodness. Another hole. And I think it was completely necessary.
It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
They accepted that. They're trying to knock us back out of field goal range, even though with airline struggles, he might have missed it from there.
Connor Williams right there, and that's Vita Vea, who once again just proving.
That's not even the government that's struggling and doing all the holds and false starts and everything. It's the veteran guys that are used to starting. That's the sad part.
So that makes it 3rd down and 16.
I cannot feel my heart right now, y'all.
4-man rush. It's caught. Breaking tackle, spinning.
Now what do you do?
Cooper takes the ball to the 30. So now you got a 4th down.
Now you have to kick it, obviously.
Right, you're looking at about a 47-yard attempt. Of course, Zerline knows about pressure. He's the man as a Ram who kicked a 57-yard field goal.
I don't know how you can trust it. I almost go for it.
In New Orleans to send the Rams to the Super Bowl.
I'm just tempted to go for it.
Going off that back surgery during the offseason, Michelle talking about how he didn't feel.
Not only because you're afraid he might miss, even if he makes it, Brady got a fucking minute and a half. Just don't fucking fake it. If you're gonna have somebody throw it, just fucking leave Dak out there. I've never liked fake field goals, fake punts. They look fucking sexy when they work, but if you don't have somebody throw the ball, don't make it be the kicker who don't ever fucking throw.
One timeout. Zerline under the hold, Ryan Anger.
Now we need our defense to step up.
So at the most opportune time, he bangs one through after a crazy night. 29-28.
What a night by Dak Prescott to set that up. I mean, let's just not underestimate what it took to get out of there. And then Zerline, who's been struggling all night long, nails it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dead center.
Like plenty.
Mike McCarthy saying, you know that bad luck we had last year? Maybe it's turning.
Meanwhile, Prescott tonight, 42 of 58, 403. Now, Brady's been here before. He's had a few comebacks in his career. Like about 100.
All right. Well,
You guys, if our defense, with all the question marks on them, stops Tom Brady from a game-winning drive and secures this for the Cowboys after the night that they've had already, yo, they only need a field goal, of course, so we're going to have to dial something up big time.
Brady will take the ball at the 25-yard line. The Bucs have one timeout.
I mean, what are the odds you get this game on opening night with the whole league and the whole country watching? This is just
8 for 18, and he needs a field goal to tie or take the lead after getting possession within the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter.
124.
So John O'Neill and Michael Parsons out there as the linebacker group as they've been all night in the passing situations.
Good defense. This is when you make believers out of everybody. If you give up points here, nobody's gonna give a fuck about what you've done the rest of the night.
First game as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Oh my God, my head is throbbing right now, y'all.
Second and 2. So does it come down to this man, Ryan Succop? One of the best in the league. A couple of years now in Tampa.
Yeah, he is.
Came over from Tennessee. Second down and 2. Brady under pressure. As he throws. And Evans can't make the catch. It's right there, but it made a tip. It was Diggs who just got a fingertip on a third down and 2.
If we end this game in victory fucking formation, how awesome would that be?
All kinds of room. They would have been in field goal range. Just enough. Look, there's nobody back there. And Diggs is on the ground.
That's the second big play Trayvon Diggs has made. Monumental. That's not even counting Jordan Lewis stretching all the way out, getting his hand in there to knock it away from Tippett so Evans couldn't get it earlier. Come on. Come on, D.
Brady did not have that type of player coming out of the backfield a season ago.
James White, now you got a flag here on the first down and a false start. You can use it could be a run-up, they could use a timeout. Tampa Bay, with just one timeout, they look over to Arians.
False start. by the offense. Number 12.
Right here, let's go Cowboys chants in the crowd.
The 5-yard penalty. Still first down. Tampa Bay has elected to use its final timeout of the half to avoid a 10-second run out.
Wow, they do, and that leaves them with no.
We have seen some
That means they're gonna start working the sidelines.
both sides.
Crazy stuff here, too. So out of timeouts.
We did a pass rush to get home. I don't think we have a sack all game. We've got close. We've been in his face. We put him on his ass, but I don't think we've actually sacked him.
Toward the end, you may have to work the sidelines to set up Sucker. First and 15. Brady to Gronk. Trying to get out of bounds. He does.
This is Dan Quinn's redemption. Dan Quinn was the head coach of the Falcons, and they gave up that 28-3 lead to Tom Brady in that Super Bowl. He was the head coach, not the DC, but still, he's got a chance right now to shut Tom Brady down and shut up all of that 28-3 talk.
So it's second down now and 9. So
Of course, nobody gives a fuck about almost. At this point in the game, selfishly, you want it. Y'all played a hell of a game, really.
Still on his feet. To the 42-yard line he goes. Gronkowski, 8 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Come on, defense. Come on.
Let's go for 20. Brady, deep downfield, nobody's home down there. Oh my God. So it's second and 10.
I'm about to have a fucking heart attack.
You know, that's just a replay, and Brady saw it as he had plenty of room to go by Brown. And I think if I were AB, I would have taken that chance too.
Y'all ought to have a stethoscope right now and hear how much my heart is beating. Welcome to the chat, Patricia. Nice to have you.
You send the 3 receivers, putting Scotty Miller off to the left.
Be sure to like the stream and subscribe. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Oh, that's off. Oh, damn it.
And the 18-yard line he goes. What a night for Godwin. Some great catches, some turnovers, 24 yards here. Check in.
This back shoulder throw was thrown at least 7 yards before the break. The timing on that was simply unbelievable. Was there a push or not? Certainly got knocked to the ground.
You can review pass interference, right?
When I saw it live, I thought they might get an offensive pass interference, but not called.
No flag.
Our only chance now is to block the field goal.
Take a look at the end of the play again. You call it or you don't call it here. Terry McCauley, what do you think?
It sure looks to me like he extends and pushes off to create separation to make the catch. I think it's offensive pass interference.
Terry, the one thing I will say, though, is that on those back shoulder throws, a lot of times the DB is sort of on their heels, and it doesn't take a lot of contact for that to fall down. I mean, it's a tough call. That's a tough call.
Second and 10. And now you're looking at a 35-yard field goal. And he throws that one away.
He just started the clock down. That's all he's doing.
Right. Suckup is going to wind up, in all likelihood, trying to kick about 35-yard field goal.
Yeah, now you may want to kick this on 3rd down, even though there's still 10 seconds in case you have.
Bottom line is our line made his other 3 kicks, the 2 field goals and the extra point.
I was talking to
It's
the general manager. I said, "Tell me what you
let's
did
see, 7.
most right
It's 36-28 right now.
went most right."
We're not in this situation.
It's just killed this franchise over a long period of time. 3rd and 10. And Brady's just going to heave that play away and leave it up to the kicker. Ryan Suckup just came off the COVID list. 71% league-changing field goal attempts in the final 2 minutes. His 13th year in the league.
You can throw out all the stats right now. he is going to be remembered for a long time, whether he makes this one or misses it.
Pinion to hold it. Finder to snap it. Succop trying to win it.
Good game, guys.
They finally have a kicker in Tampa Bay. How about Tom Brady? How about Dak Prescott? This is sick. What a game.
It's not over yet. I mean, we can still return the kick for a touchdown or, you know, get a little screen pass or something. They're probably not going to kick it deep. They're going to skip it. Try to take those last 2 seconds off and we pick it up. But
If they gave that ball back to Tom Brady, what was likely to happen?
I told you that. I told you that was going to happen.
I don't think they've got much of a chance. You got 2 seconds. They're going to get it after the kick. What a night for Gronkowski. What a night for Prescott. So any questions you had about Dak? Shoulder, no action in preseason. McCarthy trying to will that one wide. Man, oh man. And Bruce Arians going, well, we're off to a better start than last year when we lost on opening day to the Saints.
This game was won. This, you know, it's like sometimes you lose a game or there's a goat or whatever. This game was won in one of the classic battles between two great quarterbacks, and that is what Dak Prescott is. Let's not beat around the bush anymore about him. He showed it last year, he showed it tonight, and he showed his guts to come out here and play with the kind of courage he did. This was a fantastic.
So if Brady, he'll go home and celebrate with a rhubarb souffle. And they made one play from the 25-yard line. There they are. What a night. Tremendous game for opening night. When this game came out, the schedule came out, and looked at all of Tampa Bay's home opponents, and we knew we had the game on NBC opening night. Robert Statler.
Yeah. Tom Brady, 2 interceptions, but one of those a Hail Mary at the end of the half. So I think football needs an official score. If it goes through a receiver's hands and it's an interception, that shouldn't count. If it's a Hail Mary, it's intercepted, that shouldn't count.
All right.
It's my one for the night.
Statistics upon statistics.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cowboys will go home. They will fly to LA next week. They'll play at SoFi against the Chargers. So they open up a 2-0. As we say, though, this is the only playoff team from last year they will face until they meet Kansas City in week 11.
And don't forget about the intelligent play by Rob Gronkowski. The fact that he saw that blitz, knew exactly what to do. The second guy was not blitzing. He ends up going out and making the touchdown on that one and a lot of big plays on that last drive, too.
So here we go. We start with Pollard. And he figures to throw it back, and he does. Trying to keep it alive. And Wilson will get tackled, and that will officially end the opener. Well, I don't know what we do for an encore on Sunday night.
I wanted this one bad, man. As you know, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, and all those guys ain't going to shut the fuck up tomorrow. They going to talk like we got our ass handed to us, that we lost by 50 points. And, I mean, a loss is a loss and a win is a win, don't get me wrong. But if the Cowboys, especially the defense, didn't earn your respect tonight, then it's glaringly apparent that you're just a hater and nothing that we do is ever going to be good enough for you. So, all you trolls and all you haters, I really don't care. If you ask me, I think the Cowboys, especially the defense, earned a lot of people's respect tonight. And that was absolutely offensive pass interference on Godwin at the end. I didn't even see it at first. I thought, I guess that was Jordan Lewis on him. Just fucking fell. But you see the replay, you literally see, but it was going to be a tall task. We didn't lose by 30. It wasn't over in the first quarter like a lot of dumbasses were saying. So,
but if slow upload speeds end up straining your growth because your business has cable.
I'm proud of the guys, and I fucking hate that shit because we were there, and it brings the question, you know, what if CD didn't drop that ball? What if CD didn't drop the second one that turned into a pick? What if Zerline made just one out of his other 3 kicks that he missed? So, because if he just made one of them, then we're up 32. If he just made one of them, we're up 32-28. They need a touchdown. Even if he missed the other field goal and the PAT. I don't know, man. Sucks. And it's not even Sunday, it's Thursday, so we get to wait 10 whole ass days to see our team on the field again. And you know, did that just become a must win? Maybe not. I know you don't want to start on 2. The odds are not good to the odds are not in your favor, as the Hunger Games would say, if you start 0-2 for making the playoffs. But now with the extra game, 17 games, maybe. But I think the Cowboys turned a lot of heads tonight. I think the defense impressed a lot of people. And if there was any question about if our defense is going to be better this year than last year with Dan Quinn and everything, that question at least was answered. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'll see you guys later. Good job to the Bucs, the real Bucs fans. Tom Brady's a GOAT. We all know it. Absolutely nobody is surprised that they won this game. But you guys stay safe out there. Thank you for joining me to watch this game. I know that, like I said, I'm not the biggest Cowboys video maker on YouTube, and there's other guys that do lives for the games and everything, and I'm far from your only option. You've got plenty of other choices, and so thank you for sticking this out with me and watching the game with me. I appreciate it. Let's see what.
I think everyone's pretty poised. We've actually worked pretty hard at that through training camp, and it was good. The situation came up. You know, obviously a lot to improve on, but I'm glad we won. Ryan made a huge kick at the end. Defense made some really big stops for us. But yeah, turnovers, penalties, just keep assignments, and got to get back to work.
But a few really smart plays. Well, the second touchdown to Gronk.
Yep.
He picked up that blitz. What kind of communication, connection were you guys having on that play?
Yeah, we played together a long time, so I think that's part of playing with someone as long as that is we have a few little tools in our toolbox. And Gronk made a great adjustment, and glad we executed the way that you know we had talked about it.
We saw you go and hug Dak. His performance after everything he's been through, clearly you appreciated that.
Amazing. And that's what sports are all about, man. They push us, to understand who we are, you know, what our character is out there. He had a long rehab and missed a lot of the preseason, came out and played a hell of a game. We got a good defense, and they got a lot of good skill players. They played really well, and we obviously got a lot of things cleaned up.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, that's football. It's never perfect, but sometimes you just got to get the win. We got it, and we got obviously a lot of work to do.
Congratulations. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. I just want to say hi to my parents at home, and obviously my wife and kids are home sleeping. Daddy loves you, and I'll see you in the morning.
Hey, buddy, Eastside Herald, you said Dak was going to choke. Dak didn't choke. Dak drove us down the field, and we got a field goal. So, and how about that offensive pass interference at the end on Godwin? Yeah, you don't want to talk about that. You was here saying Dak was going to choke. I didn't see that happen. But, you're, like I said, your team's not even playing, and you here watching the game with us. So, anyways. No, it's not excuses, bro. You literally said Dak is going to choke. That came out of your mouth. And it didn't happen. So be a man and fucking admit that you was wrong, at least about that. But you're not a man. You're a fucking coward. That's why. That's what I thought. Peace out. Good game. I'm proud of the Cowboys. And I'll make a video probably tomorrow or Tuesday, recapping this and then getting ready for the Chargers. So, you guys have a good one. Stay safe out there. Later.